Turn it up, clocking out, driving home, or just turning on. We got the remedy for the daily grind, Monday through Friday. 3:30 to 5:30 EST. Get ready for the shift. It's the Taz effect. It's the Taz effect. Changing up your view, bringing news, history, and commentary to you. 2 hours of power, 5 days a week. It's the real talk and the truth that you see. Yeah. Tune your dial, clear your head. Listen up to what's being said. Yeah. Hey. Kick it off on Mutual Aid Monday. We're giving back. Helping the community. You're staying on track. And Tuesday rolls around and the studio gets blessed. It's Talk About It Tuesday with the smoking hot mess. From the middle of the week, we're leveling up your brain. Prison Wednesday is here to break the mundane. Surprising guests who enhance the whole world. Watch the knowledge and the stories get unfurled. It's the Taz effect, changing up your view. Bringing news, history, and commentary to you. 2 hours of power, 5 days a week. It's the real talk and the truth that you see. Now Thursday hits and the lines open wide. No placeholders here, nowhere to hide. Think about it Thursday, yeah, the mic is all yours. Call in, chat live, let's open up the door. And just like that, the weekend's inside. We're wrapping up the weekend, we're doing it right. Fun News Friday is the ultimate news party. Coasting you into the weekend, feeling good and hearty. 3:30 to 5:30, making your daily check. Lock it in, turn it up.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me here for the Taz Effect Daily News in a way you did not know you could use. For those listening in over the radio airwaves at GCPR.live or through our Android or iOS apps, thank you for tuning in. And for those listening and watching from all around the social media sphere, hey, how you doing? So glad you could come through. What's poppin'? Hey, Jay. Yes, it is Wisdom Wednesdays here at the Taz Effect. Hey, Tracina. Oh, started a little bit early because we got a lot that we do need to cover today. Starting off strong, Secret Service missed 102 radio calls warning about Trump's attempted assassin Thomas Matthew Crooks in Pennsylvania. Again, why all of a sudden is everybody incompetent? Because if this is the narrative they're going to keep pushing forward, this is the question I'm going to keep asking. The United States Secret Service missed 102 radio calls warning them about the shooter who attempted to assassinate President Donald Trump Sr. at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania 2 years ago. According to a Department of Homeland Security, DHS, Inspector General report made public last Thursday, local law enforcement made 102 radio transmissions about Thomas Matthew Crooks, the young man who tried to assassinate Trump at the July 2024 campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. However, the U.S. Secret Service never received these calls since it did not establish a joint communications room to monitor that traffic. So when everybody showed up at the same place at the same time, nobody thought to go, hey, homie, did you know about X, Y, and Z? So before this event, nobody briefed anybody. Y'all didn't sit down and have a conversation, because I've been involved in the planning and execution of many of events. And you know what happens along the way? A whole lot of communication, and especially the day of. So again, when and why did everybody become incompetent? The 64-page report released by the DHS Office of Inspector General found the Secret Service's communications room received just 5 phone calls and 3 text messages about Crooks in the hour before he opened fire. But let's run that back real quick. The 64-page report found the Secret Service's communications room received 5 phone calls and 3 text messages about Crooks in the hour before he opened fire. So y'all claim that there wasn't a joint communications apparatus before getting there. So you missed over 100. But the day of, the hour before, 5 phone calls and 3 texts. And again, nobody thought to go, hey, boosky boo, tip, tip, tippity, tap, tap. We got a problem. Investigators determined that the gap left Trump's protective detail without warning that officers had been tracking a suspicious person near the rally site, according to a report by the DHS Inspector General. So if people were already tracking him, how piss poor are y'all that a teen got shots off? Yeah, they wanted it to happen. He just was terrible at aiming. Yeah. Local officers' radio traffic escalated over about 30 minutes. An early transmission at approximately 5:42 p.m. described a young man loitering near the American Glass Research International Complex with a rangefinder, while later calls starting at around 6:08 p.m. reported he was spotted on the roof and was armed. Let me explain something to you. There's no way a non-white individual would have been spotted anywhere near that event with a rangefinder, let alone made it onto a roof, and nobody would have questioned him. First and foremost, okay, I can walk down certain streets and somebody would come up and question me and ask me what I'm doing there and want ID and want to search me. The state of Ohio just passed legislation stating that if you're in the vehicle with someone and they get pulled over, if asked, you got to turn over ID too. So you're going to tell me that a presidential candidate is on the grounds. Y'all are not communicating with local law enforcement ahead of time to assess any threats. And this is during the time, because remember, Trump, his big shtick this last race to POTUS Mountain was, oh, I'm being politically persecuted. They hate me. They're trying to take me out. They want me dead. And nobody thought, no type of checks and balances. You get some communication, but local law enforcement doesn't think, hey, Secret Service, now that we're face to face, toe to toe, to tell them, no. You see somebody with a rangefinder, you're like, even though we're looking for a suspect, we don't think that's the suspect. Then you get confirmation that somebody's on the roof and you don't think, let me go up there and see what's going on. Just, okay. And keep in mind, when they spotted him on the roof, it was evident that he was armed. As officers grew increasingly concerned, the Secret Service's own communications supervisor and counter drone operator did not ask for the building's location, citing the watchdog's finding. Another question, why are we putting this solely on the backs of the Secret Service? Local police, you knew about this as well. You had, I'm assuming, more than 102 calls. Therefore, more than 102 pre-warnings to what was going on. You saw them do X, Y, and Z. Why didn't you step in and just get her done? Because I know how the hierarchy of law enforcement works. And I know y'all are constantly trying to have pissing contests with one another. So local law enforcement, why didn't you just outpiss the Secret Service? According to the report, when word finally reached the command post that Crooks climbed onto the roof, the counter drone operator searched online for its location instead of asking officers on the scene, and had still been searching when Crooks fired his initial shots. What for? We get to see video evidence every single day of law enforcement officers just approaching people, proclaiming that they look suspicious. But y'all sat there and goes, it's a gun, it's a person, he's on top of the building. Hold on, let me contact command. And then command, instead of going, oh, what's the exact location of the building that you already told us about? I'm a drone operator, but instead of sending up a drone, I'm going to take to Google. Yes, I know it wasn't. Just explaining this as plainly as possible. What? Did everybody get their training off of wish.com? The Inspector General also blamed the agency for failing to detect a nearly 9-minute drone flight the assassin conducted over the rally site hours earlier, which gave him aerial views of the stage and the rooftop he later used. So we have drone operators on the side of law enforcement, but the drone operators aren't using drones. The perpetrator is using a drone. Nobody says anything about the drone. Does anybody notice the drone? They notice him standing in one place with a rangefinder. Then they notice him on the roof. And this is after getting multiple calls about what he was planning to do and local law enforcement already being on the hunt regarding it. Just say y'all wanted that, but The Inspector General found the Secret Service's own counter drone system had been inoperable at the time, since the lone technician assigned to it was, as the report described him, undertrained and did not test the equipment beforehand. You have a presidential candidate that is also a former sitting president. And no, this is by no, y'all know I'm not don't give a damn about Trump. But let's think about something. Because if this is the narrative they're going to go by, then we got bigger fish to fry. Okay? Okay. So we can't say, oh, only the incompetence happened once Trump got into office. You have an underqualified Secret Service agent that's in charge of the drones. Nobody tested anything beforehand. Nobody thought to test anything beforehand. Even if you're new to being a drone technician, were you new to the Secret Service? This seems like onboarding information that they would have. And you don't just wake up one day with zero law enforcement experience and go, I want to work for the Secret Service. That's not how that goes. So there are certain things that are just built into the model before you get hired. Okay. Okay. So you have a former president that is a current presidential candidate that you know likes to do outdoor rallies. And you just give him the worst of the worst? How many people in this current administration and working under this current administration actually like this man? Raise your hands. Because what do you mean? I'm thinking the competent agents are now assigned to ex-presidents because no one wanted the job. Yeah. And it's not like it's a high location with reference to the stage. It's a rolling hill there. Yeah, you're right. Investigators also discovered that the Secret Service neglected to share intelligence about a long-range threat with its Pittsburgh field office. They even failed to secure the area outside the security perimeter, despite a Pennsylvania State Police plan flagging it as unsecure, and did not use available equipment to block sight lines to the stage, even after identifying the AGR complex as a concern. But y'all were working in conjunction with local Leos. So why didn't the local Leos go through with the plan that they put forward? Again, why are we dumping everything on the Secret Service? It seems like everybody was working in cahoots to be stupid. Hey, Nana J. The report noted that a Secret Service site agent proposed positioning trucks to block the sight line, but Trump campaign staff rejected the idea, concerned it would interfere with press photography. A backup plan to relocate the trucks elsewhere was never officially implemented. Let me run that back again. First of all, when does the Secret Service listen to what your wants and desires are? But let's run that back again, okay? The report noted that a Secret Service site agent proposed positioning trucks to block the sight line, but Trump campaign staff rejected the idea, concerned it would interfere with press photography. How? We know where the press was positioned that day. We know where press generally wants to be positioned. Why, as a press photographer, would I want to be that far away? I want to be as close as possible. I want the best sound bites. I want the best photography. I want to be able to get and scoop. Hey, DJ. But keep in mind, last July, the Secret Service suspended 6 agents without pay or benefits due to their failures during the assassination attempt on Trump in July 2024. I don't believe it. Do I believe that they went without pay or benefits? No. I believe that that is the official statement. I believe somebody else is paying for them and compensating them for their benefits. Because ain't no way. You're going to tell me you worked this hard and long to make it to the level of Secret Service to botch things so badly and so obvious. Like this reeks of a Bullwinkle plan. This reeks of Pinky in the Brain. This sounds like something that Trump came up with and was like, yeah, I'll look like a hero. This'll win me. I think what they weren't banking on was that gentleman dying. Trump once again has appealed because a judge ordered E. Jean Carroll to be paid $5.8 million in the Trump sex abuse and defamation case. Of course, he's appealing again. I know last night for the Learning Through Literature series we were supposed to go through, not my type. I was exhausted. I went to sleep. That's it. And I'm going to say right now, take it how you want to take it. I enjoy every aspect of what I do, but there are things that I do that take away from things that actually pay me. Got to make money to live. And the literature series is one time people make requests twice, 3 times. And 2 out of the 3 times, it was the same person who was like, hey, I'd love to go over this book. There's so many people who are interested in it that can't get to it or they don't have it at their local library. One time they crowdsourced and got the book. Another time they purchased the book. They had me put it on my wish list. They purchased it and sent it to me. There's no gifting. Nobody's subscribing to anything from that. I'm kind of losing money by doing the series. Do I get enjoyment from it? Yes, absolutely. I love books. But if I'm going to sit for an hour or two, at the very least, like people could share the live, but it doesn't happen. And then taking the time to get it posted over onto YouTube for the folks over there. We're going to finish out the week with this series and we're going to see how it goes. But now moving on. Everybody was like, Marjorie Taylor Greene has turned over a new leaf. And I was like, no, she didn't, because she immediately went to the Pink Party people. Well, not so much Pink Party, but y'all know what I mean. Same folks that were harassing Kamala Harris, all these other things. Like, these are the same people that would rather protest Kamala Harris, who's a private citizen, but not the current administration, about Hezda, all these different things. Yeah, and everybody's like, no, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's gotten so much better. She's a hey, Top City. She's on our side. No, she's not. Marjorie Taylor Greene calls Mitch McConnell's wife possible communist spy. And before somebody go, I can see it. I mean, her husband's in the hospital and she ran off to China. One, she's a businesswoman from a staunch business family. Okay. At the end of the day, that's what they're going to do. Okay. 2, Every marriage is not a lovey-dovey marriage. Most marriages until recently, and I mean within the past 5 to 10 years, and that's even stretching it, has mostly been transactional. Hate to break it to you. A lot of y'all parents didn't like each other. Okay, they didn't have no other choices. Okay. It was transactional. Okay, somebody got something out of it. And a spy, you don't know who's a spy. You're not going to know who's a spy. If they're good at what they're doing, you're not going to know it. And even if they're not good at it, the cover story that they're going to put regarding this person going to jail, dying, or whatever, you're not going to catch it. She wouldn't be photographed the way that she is so blatantly doing business with the Chinese government. Janet Jackson comes to mind. Hey, Miss Laws. So yeah, I need y'all to really learn how things work and stop sensationalizing everything. It's exhausting. Marjorie Taylor Greene accused Senator Mitch McConnell's wife, Elaine Chao, of being a possible communist spy. The accusation comes after the 84-year-old Kentucky Republican was found unconscious at his Washington, D.C. home and hospitalized on June 14th. Marjorie Taylor Greene, you trying to act like this woman didn't show enough sorrow or concern for her husband after you could not keep your legs closed in your marriage? Like you had your legs open to married men, like every married man but the one you married. Girl, you didn't even care enough to be discreet, to not publicly humiliate and embarrass your ex-husband. And then after all of that, you kept that man's name. Child. And also, quick, no, I'm not from the Asian community. I don't have any type of Asian lineage or heritage. Okay, let me say this. But I do want to say this. I need y'all to stop. First of all, learn who is within the Asian diaspora. Number one. Two, stop putting everybody in a box. Whether it's in stories like this or especially around certain religious holidays, and y'all just, oh, I'm going to go here because they're going to be open. There are a lot of people of Asian descent that own businesses that forego or celebrate holidays on different days because of the mindset that you all have. And they know that on certain days where they may need to or want to close, they need to like stack up that money. There are Asian people who are Christian, who are Muslim, who are like, stop putting them in a box. And people will start having a loyalty to this country when this country starts having a loyalty to them. I said what I said. When asked about McConnell's weeks-long hospitalization and the lack of information available about his condition, MTG told TMZ in a video, I think it's extremely serious, and I'd like to say shame on the Republican Party for staying silent while such a powerful senator is basically lying in the hospital like a vegetable. First of all, he's been rolled around Capitol Hill for a while like a vegetable, so it doesn't matter. Also, TMZ, why are you asking Marjorie Taylor Greene any damn thing? That's like asking somebody's ex-spouse what's going on in their house currently. When they moved out, they no longer know what's going on in the house. They outside the club, and they better not be outside the door trying to put a glass up to the door. Okay, what? Why? Hey, Tiny. She then claimed that McConnell's wife traveled to China and met with the country's vice president shortly after his medical emergency, adding that she believed Chow could be a possible communist spy. Again, what spy would be so bold and out in the open? Now, don't get me wrong. You can have a cover that has you in the public eye, but not generally with the target. Like, come on now. They got the dirty licky boom boom transactional down. You got that right. But keep in mind, this is Marjorie Taylor Greene, Miss Slurping Derp herself. I Okay, TikTok. I don't know why this is so dark. Whoops. I'm trying to. There we go. Hold on. Maybe my camera. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ask people that are in the know. That'll be like somebody coming up to me asking me about a current situation at the high school I graduated from. Chad, I don't damn know. I I don't know. Now, Trump told reporters 111 missiles were fired at a U.S. carrier by the Islamic Republic of Japan after the U.S. launched fresh attacks on Iran. Heat wave, increased stress, no real caretaker, and dementia. Mhm. A picture of Mitch McConnell on Twitter. Uh, Hold on. Let's go see. Donald Trump is now, as much as it is funny, it is funny because of Trump's pride, his ego, et cetera, et cetera. But Trump is deteriorating quickly. And when I say no proper caregiver, before y'all go, but the human printer, be so freaking for real. Um, there's no family to take care of him. There's absolutely none. That is not Mitch McConnell. I don't know who that is, but that is, yeah, I don't know who that is. That's not Mitch McConnell. US President Donald Trump said during a press conference on Wednesday that 111 missiles had been fired at an American aircraft carrier by the Islamic Republic of Japan, a statement that appeared to confuse Iran with Japan. Trump made the remarks while standing alongside Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in what seemed to be an impromptu exchange with reporters. What is going on in his brain? Because to bring up Nicki, like these are his confusions aren't even like, oh, they're similar in name, they're similar in sound. He just left a meeting with this person or this entity and is now no. Also, pet peeve of mine. Islam, I-S, not I-Z. Muslim, not Muslim. M-U-S, not M-U-Z. Take a minute. If we're going to talk about being respectful to names and everything else, be respectful all the way around. So Japan is now an Islamic republic. I'm always the last person up. You and me both. You and me both. Hold on. Now, and the reason why I say something is going on in Trump's brain, there's something that he's getting all the way, because we didn't get a chance to get to this yesterday. Trump has renewed his Greenland threats at a NATO summit. He says the U.S. could remove troops from Europe. Key points. Donald Trump on Tuesday resurrected his push for the U.S. to acquire Greenland. He suggested the U.S. could pull its troops from Europe in response to the continent's continued pushback on the issue. Trump's comments came shortly after he arrived in Ankara, Turkey, for a NATO summit. I don't think he realizes how and why we keep escaping not being attacked on our soil. Because quite honestly, we had the ideal infrastructure to be annihilated by an outside attack. We have gotten so egregiously arrogant. We truly believe that we just have an invisible force field around us. And we think that we bought into the propaganda, like, we so big and bad, they don't want no more Nagasaki or Hiroshima. They ain't coming back over here. I want you to think about how we build our cities. I want you, you don't even have to go coast to coast. Think about your city right now. If you think that the flooding in Texas that was so egregiously severe that they still haven't found all of those children's bodies, okay? Just that alone, I want you to think about the landscape of where you live right now and what would happen if there was an attack. Y'all still want to keep telling me, nah, Taz, you wrong. We can fight. We do fight. We the best fighters that to ever do it. No, we're not. Okay? And especially if the melanated folks are like, we ain't fighting with y'all. You're going to lose. Revolutionary War, you almost got mollywopped until you started sweet talking black folks and promising all sorts of freedoms and everything else. Civil War. It went the way that the black folks went. Stop saying that y'all white folks saved black folks. You didn't. You enslaved us and you sat around and watched us be enslaved. And you need to stop with the argument of, well, we freed you. No, because look around with what you're doing now. Some of y'all are silent publicly so that when history turns around and smacks everybody else in the face, you can sit there and not lie and go, well, I didn't say anything out loud about it. You can't prove that I was down with what was going on. The United States has built itself, exactly, DJ, as a good night, y'all. One boom on the West Coast and the wind will take care of it. Thank you. And the United States isn't that smart. Not too long ago, it'll probably be easier for you to go to YouTube at TazJ77 and go to Travel Through History with Taz, that playlist, where I talked about how California almost messed up itself. California almost bomb obliterated, shot itself up. Yeah, California had an imaginary war with itself. Real bullets, real ammunition, but no real threat. And there was a lot of damage that was done. I want you to think about it. There are some main thoroughfares that if they hit it just right, that's the end of that city. And because the United States can't keep a secret for shit. This is why I laugh when people are like, look, TikTok, there you TikTok to spy on us. First of all, people in the United States are quicker to spy on people in the United States, okay? Because everybody in the United States wants leverage on everybody else in the United States, because instead of building community, folks would rather step on each other and then wonder why nothing can be sustained. You have no foundation, but I digress. You don't need to spy on folks in the United States. Folks in the United States will tell you everything. Their address, where they work, where their kids go to school at, their favorite, everything. Unprovoked. It don't have to be a trend. They know who you hate, why you hate them, what borders we spend the most time looking at, what borders we don't, who got the most guns where, because folks love to show their arsenals, the fact that they got all these guns but no ammunition to put in them, the tricks of the trade. They know who got secret safe rooms, who doesn't. Y'all put it all out there. And we'll swear up and down somebody spying on you and somebody hacked your phone to get this information. No. I had somebody mad at me for almost 2.5 years until their admission. They got a new phone. And there were some things that were out of whack. And they were like, I ain't looked in this app for a while, and realized they were mad at me because they thought that I did a run-tail that regarding their business. One, they were like, I should have known better. You don't do that. Exactly. Two, they never told me this business that got around. They was telling everybody all they mess. Child put it in like 5 or 6 group chats, had put it in a story. Like, you be forgetting. You be forgetting. You want to seem so relatable that you tell your whole business. I got accused once of being fake or trying to play a character because I choose not to put every bit of my life online. Y'all got more of me now because of somebody else. If it was up to me, baby, listen, y'all knowing my name and a little bit of my personality would have been enough. If that ain't enough for y'all to like, I don't know what to tell you. It's not because I have anything to hide. Folks are crazy. The first time I was ever stalked, I was a freshman in high school. I was stalked by a grown-ass man. I was stalked 2 more times by the time I graduated high school. I'm not playing them games. I've been doxxed way too many times. And I've been doxxed where they did a pictorial leading up to my front door. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And quite honestly, what y'all get of me trying to help y'all with stuff and be relatable is still, it ain't even a tip of the iceberg. Now, there's some folks that y'all sit next to right now as you're listening and you watching. They know. Yeah. But no, Trump in this push for telling people we'll pull our troops out of Europe, and mofos will be like, you know what? We had an unwritten rule, an open secret that we wouldn't let nobody come over there because we know you can't fight, little cuz. But since you the big dog now, you want to stomp the yard. Go ahead, stomp them out. Sometimes y'all don't realize who is your intercessory. Some of y'all, just like Trump, done kicked your intercessory out. Y'all sitting here just like Trump with all this bravado, like you can't be beat, and you don't realize that standing behind you is your big sister, your big brother, your cousin, your mama, your daddy, your uncle, whoever. That co-worker that just don't want to see your face bashed in. And that's what Trump is not getting. And all these so-called patriots that are like, yeah, tell him, Trump, tell him. Yeah, what you gonna do when you blown the split smithereens? What you gonna do when you start getting the Israel treatment? And what do I mean by that? Let's not forget that Israel is being who Israel was always going to be. A playground for sociopathic white people who dream about killing. Because we can talk about racism, xenophobia, all the phobias, and the inherent hate and biases that's in it. But they get together and they perpetuate hate so that they can fulfill and live out their murderous, torturous fantasies. So they are making cluster bombs look like children's toys. Okay, thank you, Ninja. That's what they're doing. So what happens, Billy Bob and Mary Magdalene, when that happens with your child? And as much as white-bodied individuals try to make it seem like melanated folks are, yep, the Disneyland of killing, you're absolutely right, Annabelle, are the ones that are always looking for a deal, trying to repurpose stuff. We know who some of the biggest dumpster divers are. And nope, I'm not being judgmental. Hey, recycle, reuse, repurpose. Y'all know my motto. I'm a firm believer one person's trash can be your treasure, because somebody else doesn't see possibility in something you can. So do not take it that way. But I want you to think about what happened. See, I'm old enough to remember when folks was really about that life. And when they were like, oh, because see, y'all sitting here talking about, well, back in the day, politics. No, they knew back in the day that politics wasn't necessarily a difference of opinion, because they was willing, okay, without the internet, to track down how to purchase anthrax and was mailing it to one another. They didn't care about no casualties in the postal service. They didn't care about if your child opened it up. They didn't care, okay? They was also Molotov cocktailing each other, okay? They was bombing each other. Now, I want you to think what a government can do with a fully funded and fully trained voluntary army. Okay, not an army that's like, you know, not a military that's like, you know, I'll do this because, you know, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to pay for school, or I'm gonna do this because I want to get out the hood, or I want to do this because, you know, I always dreamed of being a homeowner and I want to be the first homeowner in my family. No, these people was like, I get to kill, torture, and rape. Sign me up. Before you go, but in Israel, Taz, they say everybody at the age of 18 has to do 2 years of conscription. Don't nobody, there are people who have left Israel. There are people who were born in Israel. Their parents skedaddled them out. Some of them even admitted that they changed their names. No way for them to be enforced to go. And they skippity do pop. They asses right on over there because they're like, I get to rape today. Oh, 2 years of killing, 2 years of maiming, 2 years of stealing. I like to do it. I think y'all done forgot what white-bodied individuals like to do. Y'all done forgot what the OG settlers enjoyed. See, we can say it's conquering. We can say it's colonialization. It was theft and murder. It was rape and torture. See, y'all like to change up vocabulary and add new verbs and nouns and adjectives to the lexicon to say the same shit. I like to take the language down to the basics. And if you think I'm joking, let's think about it. Once upon a time, we had secretaries, right? Then secretaries became administrative assistants. You had call center employees. Then they became account representatives. You had janitors and maid. Now they're janitorial services or environmental services. Same shit, fam. Same shit. Same shit. If you're middle class, if you're from broke to middle class, you crazy. Okay? If you do things that other people don't do and they don't quite understand it, you crazy. You Looney Tunes. You done flew over the cuckoo's nest. Do that same shit and you're rich to wealthy. You're eccentric. You're colorful. You're an array of personalities. See, far too many of y'all were shocked. Like, I don't know how we got here. I don't know. We've always been here. We have always been here. Just right now, there's nowhere for you to bury your head. There's no way for you to pretend you didn't hear about the story. See, up until now, up until this technological age, you could go, oh, I missed the news, or oh, I don't have cable. You know, I don't I don't have that. Oh, that I only got internet at work. And you know, I don't have unlimited data. So I didn't get that. Oh, that's not my city. I I didn't know anything about that. I just knew what my cousin's best friend's girlfriend said, you know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard them talking about it about a water cooler at work, but it was mostly Jared talking about it. You know, he never gets it right. You can't act like you don't know anymore. It's everywhere all at once quickly. The United States has always been like this. These things have always been going on. You just change the names to make it comfortable for you to do the same shit that your ancestry did. And by your ancestry, I mean your grandparents and your parents and your aunts and uncles and your cousins. Because we call it gentrification now. That's just colonialization. That is just settling, which is thievery, torture. Because I want you to think about something. Okay. Receiving stolen property, burglary, theft, all of that is illegal now. It wasn't illegal when they got here. See, they love to talk about when my family came here the legal way. How was it legal when there was no law about it? We talk about fair fights now and all these rules that people put together. How is it a fair fight? You say that you conquer somebody when you raped them, you slapped smallpox blankets on them, you brought disease, destruction, and everything else. They tried to keep you alive and to save you, and you said, "Oh, manifest destiny means that I get your stuff." But squatting is wrong unless you're white. Then they seem to let that slide even to this day. Well, why not? Their ancestors caused them to be the longest squatters in global history. But yeah, let's try to get Greenland. I'm sorry, y'all. She was not watching whatever is going on in the next room. And I do believe. I hate to do this, but y'all stay put real quick. I am so serious right now. I don't know how the television just changed stations. So give me just a second, but y'all stay there, okay? Okay. All right, I'm back. Um, Harley learned to use the damn remote as well. Hey, I think so. I checked. I did a cursory look around the house. Nobody else is here. But yes, the what she was originally watching, somehow, some way, it switched to the middle of literally the middle of another movie. For my peace of mind, she is back in the kennel for right now because she didn't want to come in here. Um, sorry about that. My heart went up to my throat. Whew, okay. Shish, okay. Colonization is just another word for terrorism. Yep. Absolutely. Twilight Zone crap. You got that right, Nana J. Because I'm sorry, I was sitting here and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm hearing pew pew pew, oh, like spaceships and stuff, and I'm like, that is not what was on there. So, the movie Ring just came to life. Yes. So I'm like, look, Sister Cat, I'm sorry, but she didn't want to come in here. You got to sit right here because I don't know, but that, my my nerves. Now, I don't know. I don't know how to describe what Trump has going on with Turkey. Next part of the show will be outside. Hey. It was very close. It was very close. We about to be outside. Outside at the neighbor house. Hey. The Taz effect on the road. Um also I did someone did reach out to me. I did not get a chance to respond to them. I've got a lot going on. Um I'm trying to get back to everybody and get everything set up. It's overwhelming right now. But there is a grand opening for a local Black owned business here in my area that's taking place on the 19th. I am going to do my best to reach out to that owner to whether have them come on the Taz effect or see if they can come on the Villain's View or maybe even the Kennedy effect and be interviewed and get the information out. There is no way I am even, I can't. Okay. There's limitations, and it's not like I'm not going to support or anything. One, the heat, astronomical. Two, it is a Sunday. My Sundays are already jam packed. Three, it's going to be the day after. I'm not going to be able to make it, but I will do my best to spotlight that business, get them as much business as possible, get you all the information in case you know somebody in the area. If you plan on vacationing and you can get there. But I racked my brain beginning last night to try to figure it out. I can't. But what I can do, I will do. I would be gone. The time sitting here was, that's why I was like, hey, y'all stay put for a minute, because yeah. Hey, Mary. Okay, so back to Trump. I don't know how to explain what Trump has going on with Turkey. I have been following this and I don't really know how to describe, like, he's lightweight taunting the head of state. He's kind of inferring that he's trying to make moves on the wife, but then trying to position himself as like he's going to be the great savior of Turkey. I don't. Sometimes, and it's just, but it only occurs with Trump. It only occurs with Trump that there are times where I really don't know how to properly report a story or explain it to y'all. Because Shady Pines just needs to come get him pronto. Yeah. Because We're going to start here. Because this, I can explain. The rest, for 2 days. For 2 days, I've been going down this rabbit hole, and it gets weirder and weirder and weirder. And I don't. Spain catching strays. Yes, Spain is catching strays in this also. And because I know that there are people who pop in and out, and this is one of those Trump stories that I have to be very careful with my words, because somebody will skim it, catch part of it, and run with some stuff that, because it's bizarre. Like, he's been on Truth Social kind of making the moves for the wife of the head of state, but he's acting like he's the great savior. He I don't. Look, we need a GoFundMe to rebuild Shady Pine. Well, yeah, Shady Pines got rebuilt after Sophia burnt it down with the hot plate. And just take it. You know what? You know what? Don't even take him to Shady Pines. Take him to the Golden Palace. Y'all remember the Golden Palace, don't y'all? Y'all don't remember? I remember. That was the spinoff of the Golden Girls after Dorothy got married and left. Where Blanche, Miss BED herself, finally realized maybe she should stop hosting Confederate get-togethers. Nana J. Oh yeah, you remember Nana J. Annabelle, you went, yep, Miss Loud, yeah. I think, yeah. Send him to the Golden Palace. I mean, he likes golden things. All the puns intended. All the puns intended. Like I said, we're gonna start here. Trump says he'll consider giving Turkey F-35 jets as that U.S. will lift sanctions. President Dum Dum, during the first day of the NATO summit in Ankara on Tuesday, said he will consider allowing Turkey to buy American F-35 fighter jets despite possessing Russian-made air defense systems, which his first administration sanctioned the country for 6 years ago. It's a decision we're going to make, Trump said as he met Turkish President Recep Erdogan at Erdogan's presidential compound. Can somebody just... Can't y'all just issue a warrant once he touched down and just arrest him? We'll pay his bail. Unless his bail is like over $25 USD. If it's over 25 USD, we ain't got it. We're insolvent. We ain't got no McDonald's money, and we don't have no McDonald's at home either. But if it's under 25 USD, well, depending on the day, we'll pay. We might, yeah. How much time you gonna give us? Because we're gonna have to put our literal pennies together, and see, they stop making pennies, so it might take us a while to find the pennies to put together. But if you just do it, and Iran, hey Iran, hey Bookie Bud, hey Boo Boo, how you doing? You so cute, you so fine, you so fine. Trump is in Turkey. Stop it, twin. Iran. Trump is in Turkey. Okay. Leave the rest of us alone. Leave the rest of us alone. Will they take an EBT card? Hey, I got 42 cents. Annabelle, I think I got, while cleaning up the desk today, I found a penny. I got one on it. A lyrics about to be as worse as the pesos. I got one on it. Sorry, I'm late. Just got off the phone with Mitch McConnell. He's fine. Wait. I can't with y'all. Everybody getting calls from Mitch McConnell from the lower room. We have a better relationship with Turkey, and Turkey's been, in many ways, much more loyal than other countries than we think would be loyal, Trump said. So it's something. Certainly, we would consider. It's a great plane. It's the best. Currently the best plane by far. It's certainly something we will consider. Turkey seeks to join a U.S. F-35 program, but it's prohibited from doing so under U.S. law as long as it possesses Russian-made air defenses. Have you talked about the Freedom gas pumps yet? No. No, because Trump, Trump, Jesus Christ. I, now, we did that. On top of that, Trump has insinuated that Erdogan's wife has eyes for him. Maybe an eye infection because of him. Maybe. Quite possibly. I don't know. Ah, dear, dear, dear. Now, someone made that AI Trump don't have the brain part. Yeah, got the pink eye. You got that right. Now, as well, way to go. Your timing is great. I was trying to get through that first. But Trump so proud to talk about the launch of, I so wish I was joking. The launch of 25, not 250, 25 Freedom Fuel gas stations. Let that sink in for a minute. Let that sink in. Because I know y'all about to call me all sorts of liars or that my reading comprehension is at a low. No. Before you ask, no, this is not satirical. This did not come from theonion.com. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Verified it multiple times. This particular one that I'm bringing to you all is coming from thehill.com. Mm-hmm. The White House has launched 25 Freedom Fuel gas stations in an attempt to provide Americans a cheaper option at the pump. Do we have some mythical, fantastical, secret, hidden pipeline where we can draw from to give out discounted gas? No. Why 25 and not 250 if you're going to call it freedom anything? Hey, Inferno. Here we go. The first Freedom Fuel Network gas station has landed in Philadelphia, lowering the price at the pump to $3.47 for our 47th president, the White House wrote on the social media platform X on Tuesday. Only 5 cents cheaper than national average, by the way. Yep, government owned business. Yep. President Trump is leading the charge to lower gas prices this summer, putting more money in your pocket. with 25 gas stations. In Philadelphia. Instead of stopping the shenanigans that are driving the cost of gas and other things up. 20 of the stations are located in Pennsylvania, while 5 are in New Jersey, according to the Freedom Fuel Network's website. How is this supposed to help all of us? A White House official told The Hill the Freedom Fuel Network is a private company and did not receive subsidies from the administration. I bring this up because I'm going to rewind something for y'all. Again, quoting the official statement. You can go over to Twitter yourself and take a look-see. Okay. Requoting the official statement. President Trump is leading the charge to lower gas prices this summer, putting more money in your pocket. All these freedom companies, okay, don't seem to be, anywho. The Freedom Fuel Network is a private company and did not receive subsidies from the administration. So what did they receive from the administration? We each get a percentage of the nickel in the check mailing out in August. Yep. So I want you to think, this is why I say the devil is in the detail, and it's also in the language that people choose to use so that they can say, technically, I didn't lie to you. Private company and did not receive subsidies from the administration. Exactly. How is he leading the charge? The average price of a gallon of regular gas in those two states is roughly $3.98 and $3.86, respectively. As of Wednesday, according to AAA, the national average price of fuel is $3.79 per gallon as of Wednesday. That's also according to AAA. The Energy Department has not, as of the last time I checked, which was about an hour and a half ago, hasn't said anything regarding this. In an accompanying video posted by the White House, multiple customers tout the new gas stations as helping them save money. One man said he was very happy about cheaper fuel, while another girl remarked she was super pumped about the new options. Let me guess. They found in the same place they found the DoorDash granny after they found her on Capitol Hill. And after we all found her at UFC Freedom 250. America, conning ya. That's why they love Kanye West so much. They heard Con and they didn't hear nothing else. Where can I get off this timeline? I don't know. Not super pumped, yeah. I don't know. I can't get off this timeline and I'm struggling. When I saw it, I thought it was fake news, but I'm glad it's true. I definitely couldn't believe my eyes when I just rolled past, said another man, who added the Freedom Fuel station saved him a lot of money on a trip to the Jersey Shore. Isn't it amazing that all these people that are claiming that they're saving so much money are doing things that the vast majority of the country cannot afford to do right now? But they struggling. Just a second. Sorry. Apple, count your mofo days, because you are working my absolute last nerve. Okay. Gas prices spiked in the early months of the US Israeli war with Iran after the Iranian military brought shipping in the Strait of Hormuz to a near standstill. Last year, nearly 34% of the world's crude oil passed through the waterway, with most exports going to Asia, according to the International Energy Agency. To have a better breakdown of this, please go to Mr. Global. Wherever you consume your online content from. He does a great breakdown of this, and I did not want to try to cliff note it because I do believe that the intricacies, the details, and everything that he threw in there is important. And also, if you have any additional questions, you can ask him right in his comment section. He is amazing at doing his best to answer comments when he can and as he can. That's oil, gas, not my wheelhouse. Not going to pretend that it's my wheelhouse. I'm learning right along with y'all. And Mr. Global is a great resource to get that from. I did go and peruse the parameters of his profile over on the TikTok before starting the show today, but I realized that I'm not even going not even gonna hold you. Okay, I'm gonna read you the information that I have now. Ask Golden Millennial too. He's a genius. Jesus Christ, way to go. So once again, I'm going to give you this information. The details when it comes to oil, gas, and all that stuff, please don't ask me. Like I said, this is one instance where I'm not going to be able to give you just the cliff notes, because as I was listening and taking in the information that he was giving, I believe it's important that you just go and get the full picture. But that is Mr. Global, wherever you prefer to get your social media content, okay? But on Tuesday, American forces struck more than 80 Iranian targets in response to the Islamic Republic attacking 3 commercial ships traveling in the strait, according to U.S. Central Command. I don't trust anything from the U.S. Central Command at this time. Overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps launched strikes on U.S. military targets in Kuwait and Bahrain. The escalation prompted Trump to say the MOU with Iran is over less than a month after the two sides signed the agreement. To me, I think it's over. I don't want to deal with them anymore. They're scum, the president told reporters at the NATO summit in Turkey. Trump's remarks sparked a surge in oil prices, with Brent crude oil, the international benchmark, trading at more than $70.10 per barrel as of Wednesday afternoon. Don't ask me nothing about Brent crude oil. I told you I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and pretend. Like I said, I tried to sit down and take some notes, and I realized no. And before you go, well, Taz, why didn't you just pull the audio or the video and show us over here? Just go up there. Give him a view. And trust me, there's other stuff that's like, just go. Get the education over there. I done told y'all. I ain't gonna fake the funk. If I don't know, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you I don't know. But hold on. Okay. Now, as we said yesterday, wait a minute, where am I? Oh, there we go. Sorry. Today is the Mondayest Wednesday ever. So we know Grant Plattner is in limbo right now regarding his campaign. So we got Smoking on Miss Jess.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me, Taz.
Always. Now I saved this just for us to discuss here. Okay. So Graham Plattner, Graham Cracker himself. His campaign says it contacted the state party to discuss the process if he drops out. Cliff Notes version. Okay. We're gonna.
Hi, Nana J.
Mr. Graham Cracker's trying to hold the party hostage. He's trying to negotiate and leverage. Now that unequivocally people know he's a creep. And Anna Kasparian, sit on a rusty pipe and spit on it. I hope your undercarriage gets a staph infection, vitiligo, and and tetanus. Because what do you mean you're questioning when or how a woman reported something? Somebody, if I was violently raped in my home, if somebody came into your home and refused to leave, who you calling, where, and how?
Right.
They've broken the most secure barrier of your home.
Exactly.
Um, but he's essentially saying like, oh, if I can't have this, no one can.
Mm-hmm. And that's
And I think maybe I'm reaching. Maybe I'm reaching with this. Okay. This reeks of the same white manness that brought us Trump.
yes, it does. Absolutely.
Because I'm like, okay, all of these things. And I feel like with everything that was coming out, he wasn't taking it seriously. After the first two allegations, and people were like, we want him. We're gonna have him. He's ours.
Right.
I don't think that he thought anybody would take it seriously. Or if they did take it seriously, they weren't going to punish him.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly to um, the big hullabaloo that's going on surrounding Newport News.
Right.
The white kids going berserk, and they're trying to act like it wasn't white kids. We know how y'all get down. Because, and one woman said it perfectly, that generally when it's white kids, either they get away with it or they don't. They barely get a slap on the wrist. And I think Graham was like, they're they don't really they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that to me. They're not gonna punish me.
They
They're not
won't
gonna take
care.
this away from me.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So now he's like, oh, let's negotiate. What's gonna happen when I leave? You leave. That's what's gonna happen.
exactly. You're up out of here. Okay. You gotta go. Time to go.
I'm just
What's
sitting here
gonna
like he's
happen?
and
You'll be gone.
right.
Oh,
And
I guess you live your
Democrats,
life.
here's a time for y'all to criticize the Democratic Party. Here's a time for y'all to take to the streets and be like, take the whatever method you do in your protesting and letting your representation know that you mean business. This is your time to speak up. Because how are you negotiating anything?
Exactly. You should be out of there. Creep.
I'm just like, what? It's not funny, but all I can do is laugh. Like, this is where America, this is where we are.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we are. That somebody can consistently break the law. Somebody can consistently be a horrible person, and they sit back and really truly think that they have negotiating power.
Yeah, that they have a chance with anything. but I, seeing as who's in office now, Trump, it tracks. That white manness does track. What you're talking about definitely tracks. It's as if he thinks he can say, grab him by the pussy and get away with anything too. Mm-hmm. That's what it's giving.
I'm just, I am so verklempt. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because you see certain stuff and you're like, somebody's exaggerating, or because people love to sensationalize stuff, and I was like, that can't be. Oh snap!
It is true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The, No, like, and I think it's also, and before some men say, I read it, if it don't apply, let it fly. But it
Exactly.
also reeks of a man getting busted cheating and has
Yep.
the audacity to get an attitude wanting to go, well, I don't put
What were you doing going through my phone?
right. And that's the energy that he gives. Like, how dare you go through my and I want y'all to think about how egregious this country is, that these folks know that people go through their lives with a fine tooth comb when it comes to politics. And this was
Yeah.
before the internet, before you could really dig deep into people like this. There were folks that were constantly trying to find somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody to tell them about a politician. But
Yep.
now somebody can be bored and be like, you know what, I like that sweater that they got on. End up down a rabbit hole where they find out that your mama was having affairs with Bugs Bunny. Okay. Why
Yes.
would you knowingly have this type of record, this type of reputation, and decide to run for office? And especially one of the most like, this isn't a tiny, like, there are some races where, yeah, I could see people get lost in the sauce. People could have horrendous records and we wouldn't know.
Right. Right.
But there's certain ones. Now he says he will only step down if he can pick the person to replace him. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's trying to negotiate, like, oh, well, as long as it's on my terms,
Right.
I'll.
As if he's still in control of the situation. The situation has gotten out of hand, sir.
Because I'm just like, okay. Many years ago, this person has since passed away, unfortunately. But there was a former church member and friend of mine. Multiple times she considered running for local office, city council, where we lived at the time. A couple times she stopped and she's like, nah, because she was like, I did a few things, like nothing criminal, and, in my 20s. And what if somebody came out and, I would have to focus on explaining this away, like that was in her mind. This man knows what he was doing.
And acts surprised that he got caught. Like, huh? You thought you'd keep this hidden?
And I'm just like, you know this, and
and put yourself out there to be discovered, analyzed.
Majorly. And then hold on, because I also found out that he's part of what I call the recruitment arc. And when I say match energy and learn from the tactics of the GOP, this isn't exactly what I mean. Like, be a little bit, like, be discerning, put qualified people in there. But I do believe that non-GOP, all of us, third party, Democrat Party, independent, whatever, start with the local school boards. Move up through there, because that's how they're getting people political experience and getting people known and getting people more acclimated to these folks. And third parties, this is what you need to do to get people more in the know of what your platforms are. But yeah, there is some recruitment going on, and Simone Townsend does a better job of breaking it down. So y'all take a listen of this.
This fact on the table, and then y'all take it. But the folks who Graham Plattner was recruited, and he was not recruited by the Democratic Party. He was recruited by two folks, Leanne and Dan, okay, who used to work for Senator Sanders in 2020, and they have gone around the country recruiting candidates to run for offices, and unlikely candidates, as you noted. Dan Osborne in Nebraska is one of the folks that they recruited. Everybody they've recruited has not been a dud, if you will. So, I'll give them that. But what they did is they swooped into Maine, okay, and thought that they knew better than the people in Maine, and that they fielded all of these different people. They looked through, they said hundreds of candidates, and they found this video of Graham Plattner, and they were like, this is the guy. He looks like this is the guy. His story is it. They vetted him just a little bit. The firm came back and gave some stuff that has been found out the firm did not know. But the people that lambast, I would just say, as someone that had prior to this spent my life doing campaign work as a professional political staffer, the people who lambast professional political staffers, I think might need to take a step back, because a professional political staffer would have had a communications crisis plan. A professional staffer would have done a SWOT analysis. A professional staffer, somebody who had been in the game for a while, would have said, we got to ask some locals. So I do just think that there is this idea that, oh, the establishment was going to pick a candidate, so one rose up from the dirt. No, baby. Graham Plattner was served up on a platter.
Ooh. Served up on a platter. Wow. And was.
And it also goes to show, and I know people are probably going to be like, oh my goodness, they're going to do it again. We're talking about black women versus white. Well, yeah, a little bit. We are. We are. Because you have white people that go into areas and act as if they know better than the people that live there.
Right.
And I've said this before. I've given the example of, like, when you first start a job, you can't go in there, especially before you're even fully trained, and decide, oh, this will work better over here, and this will work better. Pump your brakes. Are you sure?
Right.
Are you sure about that? Hey, no, you were. And going into these places and deciding you know better than the people who live there.
Mm-hmm.
And as somebody who's bounced around to different places in the United States, I can tell you one thing. Yes, there are places that I now talk about with authority because of the time that I've put in there, not just being a resident, but being an active community member, being active in the day-to-day and talking to people and getting acclimated to certain things. I know that we say states, but we joke about how different each state is because we forget the United States is one place on this third rock from the sun that took just land masses and countries and turned them into parts of one state. Different things work differently. Culturally, we're different from state to state. Heck, from sometimes part of town to part of town. So how would I can't go to where Jess lives and goes, hey Jess, this will work better in your state. I know it may not.
Right. And sometimes it's even in the same town. One part of town might need something different from the other side of town. Well, that's why they have the redlining, and that's usually the case. One side of town is in dire straits and the other side of town is looking top tier. But again, the needs are different and they need to be catered to. And it's definitely different from state to state. I can't stand the bubbles that people live in when it comes to, oh, well, where I'm from, this is how we do it. And they expect that it gets done the same way everywhere else. And it doesn't work that way.
And I think one of the things that really boggles me, especially in comment section, when somebody's talking about something that they're going through in a state, or they're talking about a court, or especially when somebody wants to correct me when I'm covering a trial, and I'm like, yeah, I'm glad that works in your neck of the woods. That's not the case over here. And you got to keep that in mind. But also, I keep saying it, and hopefully it will start to sink through. White men have never been the great saviors. West Side is different. Is a different planet from the south side of Chicago. Have I been to the west side yet? I don't know.
It's a big place. You'll get there eventually.
I don't know. There was one place we went that I don't know if I ever want to go back. I don't know. It was weird. Nope. Okay. I was just like,
I don't know if I like it here.
This was an experience. Let's not experience this again. Let's not do this. Okay. Pretty sure they got.
We don't like it here.
Not
worms.
Let's not do this. But yeah, and trying to place white men everywhere. And again, who's always at the scene of the crime? Bernie Sanders. When are y'all gonna stop taking Bernie Sanders' recommendations.
Someone needs to come get their grandpa. He needs to promote someone else who also spouts his ideas and everything and basically give them the stage. He is well beyond his prime and I love his ideas and everything, but pass the torch, my guy.
I love
Pass
his
the
idea.
torch.
I love his ideas if his ideas actually included everyone.
Mhm.
His ideas clearly just include white men. But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You're right.
Folks complained that Joe, rightfully so, not saying that these complaints were wrong. Okay, let me prerequisite with that Joe Biden was too old to continue on in politics.
Mhm.
Argument is Donald Trump is too old to continue in politics. A lot of people on Capitol Hill too old to continue in politics.
Mhm.
Why are y'all holding on to Bernie Sanders? That man got to be 275 years old. I don't give a damn what's on his birth certificate. That
He's
man,
80 something, right?
that man walked in the desert with Moses, and you can't tell me he didn't. Okay. He got to be one of the original Levites. Ain't no way. Like, no. No.
He
And people
is
say
old.
he's so great, he needs to run for president again. Like, how do y'all look at one person? Like,
And say
all of
they're
these
too
people were
old.
in high school at the same damn time. And,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, this person is wrong. Like, Look
I
at this
didn't get the
These are
whole
only arguments they can contest with. No serious person gives a F about Bernie.
huh?
Eric, why are you here? Nobody's arguing. No, and clearly you do. Because once again, why are you here? Do you need attention, Bookie Butt? I'm here to do what I do. Oh, be a burden. Try to get attention. Okay. Maybe your mother should have breastfed you instead of giving you Similac. I don't know, but have fun over there to show the difference between what's real and what's performance.
Huh?
Okay, by following me around and giving me ownership of your activities. Okay. Redecorate in your head if you're gonna have me live there rent free. Anywho, go ahead, Jeff. You say
Oh, what I don't understand, and I still to this day don't get it, is how one of the main complaints about Joe Biden was that he was too old to be in office. And Trump is now the same age that he was. So why is he not too old, but Biden was? And he sleeps more than Biden did. So what the hell? He's sleepy Trump.
he definitely is, and but not only is Trump extremely sleepy,
Mm.
the fact that he brought up Nicki Minaj, and again, these names are not similar, and then called it the Islamic Revolution of
Huh?
Japan and the Islamic Republic of Japan.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing.
And somebody needs to take his phone so he could stop truthing with all the lies. Oh, I'm over the Truth Social.
Yeah, stop and stop and to the Trump regime and the staffers, stop trying to blame it on other people. We know it's Trump sending out those
Exactly.
messages.
Yeah.
We also know.
Not some lone staffer. It's all Trump.
It absolutely is. Eric, if you're going to ask me questions, make sure they're on topic and make sure you understand what's going on right now. And if you don't believe that racism exists or is a thing, that's your prerogative.
Oh, we got a troll. Troll came back on
He never
TikTok.
left. He never left.
Ah.
He said, "Stop me if you heard this one. Black woman falls jackets black men with crimes never committed, but also complains about racism every day, specifically about white people."
Huh? Where? I swear. Oh, and they probably have no profile picture, no videos on their
No, he does.
page.
He
Yeah.
does.
Oh,
He
okay.
does. Did he take his meds? No, I think his meds run away
Shocker.
from him because
Yep.
his facial hair refuses to connect.
Oh, patchy.
Like all up over here, but you're not worried about the white women who said that you groomed them when they were minors.
Mm-hmm.
You're not worried about the white women who have gone on a multi-social media tour talking about your cult.
Yep. And exposing truth.
So, I mean, I'm not the one with a subreddit dedicated to them. So,
Ooh, ouch. That's true.
don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Subreddit is a I haven't fully dived into it. I haven't done the full dive into Reddit, but I feel like subreddit is where all the down dirty stuff gets done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I've just been introduced to it for the "Am I the Asshole" stories. That's the first time I've been on Reddit. All those times I look, those I'm a newbie. I'm a fresh person on Reddit.
Oh, understandable.
I feel like I'm scared to dive in. Like it's the wilderness. I don't know. I want to touch. I've heard things about Reddit.
Oh, it can get dark. It can get dark.
Dark, twisted.
Okay, I said just it's the goofy who I've been dog walking for the past few days now. Yeah.
Oh, what? Okay.
I gotta go to a roller rink birthday. I've never been roller skating. Cross your fingers. I don't bust my ass. Ash, it'll be fine. Fingers crossed, you'll be good. And there's so many things to do
Have a good time.
at the roller rink. You may not even have to
Go on the
roller skate.
ring. Yeah. You can hang out on the sidelines, eat at the snack stand. They always have a good snack stand at the roller rinks. Mine did.
Yeah.
Some good music. You can dance on the side. You can play video games, I'm sure. Old school Pac-Man or something. We gotta love the trolls though. They do bring in traffic and they make comments and stuff that actually helps boost the live more. So we thank you for the attention.
Y'all are some kind of special.
Comical.
So you would think if your shtick is you're claiming that I accused you of crimes that you didn't commit, why would you keep bothering me? And the fact that I don't talk about you,
Right.
because let me be clear. Let me be expressly clear. I don't care about you. You could die today. I don't care. I
Right.
remember Space Invaders. I remember Space Invaders too.
That's an old movie. What?
So, but I don't care. You could die. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't bat an eye.
I don't care. Like all this clamoring for my attention when y'all got beef with other people.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think you're using me as a pawn to get somebody riled up, you're not, because they will tell you, leave me alone. Okay, leave me in my lane, because the moment you piss me off, you're going to wish that your daddy never bust a nut ever in his life and that your mother never got horny. I will make you regret every single breath that you ever took. I know this. This is why I choose to be a happy person. This is why I choose to be kind to people. And I choose to do that because I know how viciously diabolical I can be if I want to. There are people right now that it is the grace that I have in me, and mostly because my father is still alive, that I haven't dismembered them verbally. Because I promise you, when I go to bury Pastor Pops, I got me and one brother. We sliding everybody in there, and then I'm going on a world tour. I got a mental list. Do not get added to it. Leave me alone. You think these big old black men are scary? No, your homeboy Jason that you attached yourself to a little while ago for a short period of time, Eric, learned the hard way. He'd been shaking in his boots. Leave me alone, because I know about that piss poor room that you're renting out, that you got that hefty trash bag of a girl, because she's barely legal, paying the bills for.
It took me a second to connect the Eric. Now I'm on the same page. Wow.
Leave me alone.
Damn.
My name is Taz for a reason, not a season. Leave me alone. It is best when I am kind. Leave me in the mogwai state. Do not feed me after midnight, and definitely don't get me wet. Leave me in the mogwai state. Leave me cute and cuddly, bitch. And I know you're probably screen recording this to go, see, I told you. She threatened me. Go suck another white dick. I don't know what to tell you, but leave me the hell alone.
Amen.
Like, y'all, I don't know what, you know what? This wasn't even originally what we were going to tell people. Pause, Taz. Okay, Jay. But Carmelo isn't getting the appeal. Who's talking about Carmelo? Nobody is bothering you, Schizo. You only got 3 viewers. I'm not a schizo. I'm on the radio and on multiple social media platforms right now. But who is discussing Carmelo Anthony right now? We were talking about Graham Plattner, Bernie Sanders, and Donald Trump.
Bunch of mediocre white men. To boil it down. To sum it up. Living past their prime.
But yeah, because we weren't originally going to talk about, well, we might as well. We might as well. Since Thomas is going to talk about mediocre white men tomorrow, let's talk about mediocre white women. Specifically, those that try to attach themselves to Black men and think that the only way to do so is by eliminating Black women. Like, what makes you think that you can do that?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be an either or. It's you or me. It can be everyone. But the mentality is you have to push someone beneath you to become powerful. Which seems like
dear God.
stature.
Dark Blade Omen. You have been on YouTube since January of 2015. You're talking about how many people are watching and engaging with me, and you have 18 subscribers and 29
exposed. Oh, the audacity.
Do y'all just, is he on YouTube? I think so. Dark Blade Omen, yeah. Here's the thing. I don't know why y'all think is it the boobs? Is it like, what is it? What percentage of white men are mediocre to you? And I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not on here trying to make a living. Who said I was on here trying to make a living?
Yeah, that's awfully presumptuous.
And if you're calling yourself Dark Blade Omen, why are you capping for white men? And I said, and I quote, faites attention, s'il vous plaît. Tomorrow, Thomas will be discussing white men being mediocre. Why don't we discuss white women being mediocre, especially white women who chase after Black men who feel like they need to eliminate Black women to do it?
Yes.
Are you caught up now, dumb shit? See, this is what, your mother knew, she knew that boneless children was on the menu for her to consume on that date with your daddy. But she decided she was going to have a little sandwich before. And then she decided she didn't want to take it up the Boochie Cat. And now we are strapped. We're straddled. We are constrained to sit here and deal with her dilapidated coitus coin.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yep.
And here's the thing. The more mediocre a white body person is, the more they shoot for the stars. Like with Trump. We know Trump wants to try to surpass Obama. and
So
accomplishment
badly.
and
Oh,
popularity and all of these things. But
that's his
housewife,
life wish.
you don't even compare. I'm a white dude, and you can come off as a washed up, bitter woman that had their man cheat on you with a white woman or a white man.
Huh? Oh,
Shoot for the
wow.
stars, honey. That's called ambition. Okay, don't believe that you're a white man at all. And definitely don't believe that you're straight. I don't care. How do I come off as bitter? My man isn't cheating.
Right?
And why are you skimming the conversation? Because shoot for the stars, that's called ambition. Shooting for the stars, as far as going after people that are out of your depth, what does that do? I'm married to a white woman. Being married to a white woman doesn't make you white. What the fuck? I didn't ask who you were married to.
Right.
I don't care. And being married
Wow.
to a white woman doesn't absolve you from homosexuality. Lavender marriages exist.
Yep. There's a down low.
And if
So
you're here's the thing, if you're so happy in your existence and you know whiteness is so great and all this other stuff, why are you here?
in
As a
this
white
space.
man, I would never date a black person. They all trifling, in my opinion. Yeah, that right there lets me know you're not white. Number one. Number two, I didn't ask. If you are already married, no one cares what your preference is. And why do you have a preference outside of your spouse?
Right.
Am I supposed to feel some type of way that per your narrative, a married man doesn't want me? I don't care. He is a secret Orlando Brown fan. Exactly.
That's
They
a
are
good one.
trifling in my like
That's a good one.
you're writing in piss poor AAVE. And you want to know what else? If you're going to swap accounts and swap platforms, maybe you should have somebody utilizing your platform on utilizing your account on the platform you started with. I'm talking before I was married, only go for white or Latino women. No, you didn't. You say it because we can scroll through this. I'm married to a white woman. Hold on. Hold on. Cause it's a bitch. That's
Uh,
what it says. It says, I'm married to a white woman. I only go for white or Latino women. Latino is an ethnicity. You could be black and Latino. Again, I don't care. Oh, so now you're back to I'm married to a white woman. Okay, great. What is that supposed to do for me?
I gotta step away just 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm sure you'll be all right.
I what,
With the troll.
what do you want from me? It is so weird. Like, am I supposed to feel some type of way that I'm not your type? What makes you think that I don't care? And what are you trying to prove to me? If you think that black people are trifling, why are you here? Also, you come off as bitter because every complaint you have is something to do with what complaints? What complaints have I have? So how am I bitter? How am I bitter? And nobody don't get rid of him. How am I bitter? I want to know.
I don't know. I think you're bubbly and nice every time I see you.
Because he said, also, you come off as bitter because every complaint you have is something to do with whites. Now, I don't recall talking about laundry, but all right. Always do that.
Yep.
I got a package. I got a package.
All right, I am back. I had to handle something real quick that I forgot to do earlier.
Nana J, I don't know when I was better. Oh my goodness. Oh,
What happened? What is it?
thank you, Nana.
What did Nana J send?
I can do my nails.
Awesome.
So let's see. Usually that happens when you got hurt by a black man cheating on you with a white person. I hate mediocre white women sticking around black men and trying to get rid of the black women. That's not what I said. And I said what makes me bitter and what was I complaining about? Or you're not able to follow a conversation, and
Mm.
I'm not being cheated on, and I haven't been, and nobody left me for a white woman, and I don't care. Mind chaos.
There's a lot of assumptions
Also,
going
there's
on
a
right
reason
now.
why black men prefer white women. It's because it's less drama overall and less of a headache and BS to put up with.
Well, that's a pile of horse shit.
First of all, I thought you were a white man, so why are you speaking for black men, especially since you said black people are trifling? Ooh, let them talk long enough and they'll do what? Tell on themselves.
Expose themselves. Yep.
And again, what does that have to do with me? If you're over on my profile, chaos over there. Um, so yeah, what does that have to do with me? If there's a black man out there that prefers white women, guess who he's not with? Me. Guess who doesn't care? Me.
Yep.
So what does that have to do with me? I'm a white dude that has homeboys that are black dudes, and I said black women are trifling, and on that's BS. No, you said black people are trifling.
Oh, the tokening.
But so you cool with your black friend, your homeboys, which I highly doubt that you have that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking before. Yeah, okay. So let's see. You said black person. You didn't say just black women. Black person. But also, why do you care who your friends date? That's weird. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
suspicious.
It
Like, are
is
those your
weird.
homeboys or your boyfriends?
Mm-hmm. Keeping tabs. Strange behavior.
Yeah. So again, stop lying, Eric. And again, why does that matter to me? Right, Professor. Homeboys. Like what? Like what do you want to gain from here? Because Eric, you left TikTok to come over to YouTube, and it's very telling the YouTube platform that you went to.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think that you're supposed to gain? Is this the part where I'm supposed to be upset? Because when I was saying what I was saying, addressing you, Eric, over on TikTok, and you switched, you called me a schizo. Why would someone who just came across me and the subject matter that you're talking about was not the topic of today? It's called Locker Room Talk. We talk about chicks we've been with and our dating experience, sharing stories. It's normal and no different from a group of women crying and trauma dumping on each other. That's not what women do about their
Right. I don't
abusive
cry in
partners.
trauma, don't.
Who's
I,
Eric? I don't even use TikTok. Okay, sure. One, women don't sit around and just trauma dump. And when is it locker room talk for you to be like, black women are trifling. My friends better not mess with a black woman. Like,
right? Yes.
it
And
is
I thought
one thing
locker
to be
room
like,
talk went out in the 90s.
right, not to mention, it's one thing to be like, yeah, I was with Sheila last night. We did blah, blah, blah. Nobody's out here, even the most staunch racist, okay,
Mm-hmm.
aren't out here like, yeah, F them black bitches.
Right. Right. That's ludicrous.
Because I'm pretty sure if a black woman gave you a whiff, you would take it, baby. Like, come on. And we're sitting here going hard in the paint, trying to make sure you have my attention for what? On my YouTube channel, dear.
Wow. Well, he's got your attention now.
Yes, on my page, DJ. I didn't tell him who he can or can't date. I'm only saying what he's told me, and I've seen it myself from women he's been with, the times I seen their arguments. Hell nah, miss me with that shit. So your friend dated one black woman that he argued with. Now we don't know why they were arguing, what the crux of the argument was. We don't know what he said back, none of that. So that means that your black friend who grew up around black people with a black ass mind, not GCPR, with a black ass family, black ass mama, black ass everything, decided to write off all the black women, and you were like, yup, every black woman act just like her. So, you know, F that. Boy, you can't complain where you don't compete and where you don't compare.
Right.
You sit there acting like somebody wants you.
Least of all you. we don't want you.
Jeez, old Pete. Hold on. Wait a second.
I'm still stuck on the bitter part too.
I'm not a YouTuber. I don't do blah 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 blah. Okay.
In the time I've known you, I've never seen you be bitter. Not one time. Period. Like ever.
Like
Taz bitter? I don't think so.
Also, why the fuck am I going to use TikTok? I ain't letting China get my data. The fuck. Oh, you're stupid. Okay.
Oh wow. And a conspiracy theorist. Woohoo.
But you're on Google products that have been known to. Okay. All right. Sure. You're a failed gamer.
Oh. Not failed. Poor thing. Poor little tank.
Damn. Shit. Your life sucks.
Getting a quick rundown on nothing.
5 people in your Discord? Damn. Shit.
Oh, wow.
Damn. Does anybody like you?
You're probably all relatives.
One is online. You got 5. So that's you and 4 people. Damn. Damn. And then you Xbox. That explains a lot. That is whoo shit. Okay. Damn.
5 people including you. That's a lot. That's
also from someone who complains
things
about whites. You sure like to dress up like a white woman with them straight white woman hair weaves instead of embracing your natural African American hair.
Oh wow.
1, not a weave.
With all the tropes.
2, straight hair is genetic and not something that's just for white women. And I don't dress up like a white woman. I'm very much so a proud black woman.
Yes.
But you are, for somebody, I don't have TikTok and I'm a white man. It's amazing that you just came across me. You don't like black people. You think black women are trifling, but you're here and you're talking as if you've seen me before.
Right.
But again, how
creepy.
pathetic are you? Because, you know, on other apps, you have the same list of characters that just follow your every whim. But damn.
5. Grand total of 5. Well, that's 4 because 5 includes you.
Oh, virtual. No, not me. Yeah, not me. I didn't go in there. I just skimmed over. Oh shit. Oh, a man-child crash out. 41 minutes of that. Damn. You sure do like virtual reality, but Xbox, my guy.
He's a gamer.
I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not trying to make money off of it. Obviously, you only got 18 damn subscribers. You can't make nothing off of it.
You're following the little slim.
My Discord, I haven't used that shit in mad long, and I play on PC. My PC rig costs $1,500, and nobody is probably bitch. You got a Discord. There's one person live in a Discord right now. There's 4 other people in it. On your YouTube channel, you have a damn Xbox. Like, all of these things are easily verifiable. I didn't even dig deep. I'm just going by what's easily accessible right here. You're sitting there talking about your setup is $1,500. That is $1,500. Ooh.
At a quick glance, this is what we've discovered. And it ain't much. Okay.
First of all, I'm looking at computer equipment sitting in front of me right now. And this ain't even all of it that tops that, baby. I can pull a laptop off from the side over here that trumps all of that, and a $1,500.
Comical.
Jay said my nephew has more subscribers than him, and he's 13 years old. Right.
Damn.
Like, okay, so you came and you decided, oh, I'm complaining about white people. We weren't. We were talking about a specific
white man. And then we threw a couple of other ones in there
who happen to be white, and some politicians that have enabled him.
Yes.
But you should act like every day you're doing this and you're doing this and you're so trifling. It. Why are
Isn't this your first time here, sir? How do you know what we do every day?
Did you see? $1,500 is a very mediocre bill. Like, what are you doing? Are you playing Tetris? You paid $1,500 to play Tetris?
Dig dug.
You do. And see, we all know, those of us that are familiar with Eric Kareem Coleman knows he's always talking about viewers and all this other stuff. When he can't even cross 1,000 anywhere, he can't even cross 500 anywhere. He's got 3 people that may comment on some stuff as he puts his non-connected facial hair right up on the screen. Like, how are you a grown man whose facial hair looks like prepubescent pubic hair?
Oh, patchy. I call them patchy.
My build. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. That is not your bit. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. You're not going to come here, especially with 2 IT professionals, one in the comment section and one talking to you, and try to pull that BS off. You couldn't afford dirty underwear out the dumpster. Like, just stop.
Right. Right. I love it when they try to come for you. It's
exactly angry. You sure about that? You sure? You sure about that? Like, bruh, like, just
like, no, try again.
Y'all always act like y'all do this impeccable recon on me, and you about to have a gotcha moment on me, and y'all don't even pay attention to a monochrome of who I am.
Right.
I shopped smart and got the parts individually on Black Friday and built it myself.
Just came in here with all the tropes and microaggressions and just tried to label you with all that. That's what they did.
Never in the history of a Black Friday sale are you going to, in the world of IT, be able to get all the components marked down enough to do an impeccable build for $1,500 quickly. Bruh.
At all.
And you know what? Because I know the type of Black Friday sales that happen in IT. Yep. Professor Moriarty, I'm glad you caught that, because he said, Taz, you called out Eric. Then he said, my build. What a goof. Thank you. Amazon used parts.
Oh wow.
Angry, you want to take this one, Angry? You want to take this one, Angry? You want to take?
Shut it down.
Edit them. What?
$1,500 worth of parts on Amazon used parts to build the PC.
I know builds that cost a house note $6,000, and that's on the cheap side. Exactly. And he's in there talking about I shop smart. I shop Black Friday sales. Ain't enough Black Friday sales. First of all, Black Friday sales in the realm of IT. No,
you get a discount, but not that much.
No, because if you do catch a discount, you're buying multiple of something. And trust and believe, if there was markdowns like that at any point in time, baby, do you know the online chatter that would have been afoot? Do you?
Right.
It would have hit the news. The amount of people that would have flooded them places.
Yes.
Come on. If Amazon was dropping prices that low, we would have broke Amazon's servers getting that information.
Exactly.
That is a mediocre build that could play.
Oh.
Angry, absolutely. Because I want y'all to think, come on. Ain't no way.
Built his PC at the Build-A-Bear.
Trust him, but baby, listen, okay? If Amazon was running that type of, first of all, Angry George and I would have disappeared for quite a few business days. Y'all wouldn't have seen us, baby. We would have been scraping up every. Listen, we would have emptied out Amazon. You heard me?
Stocked up on all the goodies.
That price, there is no way possible. It's legit. Exactly, Angry. Like who decided to pirate? Who decided to just take over somebody's whole shipment and was like, hey, I got, come on. What you need? I got all of them.
Right.
Don't worry about where I got this shipment from. Don't worry about that. Like, come on. Like, that ain't even Temu, Tracina. Like, come. Does he know what he's talking about? No, he doesn't.
Not at all. It doesn't seem like it.
If you go to his YouTube channel, he's made videos. What's on the screen? What's on the screen? Xbox 360. Some parts were used.
It's still not a lot. I don't care what you say. 1,500?
Ain't no way. Ain't exactly, Angry. That would have sold out in 15 minutes tops for those prices, especially on Amazon. And that would have made the news because every tech person, first of all, we would have broke the servers trying to get orders in.
Right. It would have been a meltdown.
No. The CPU was 140. No, it wasn't. No. But I'm telling you, let them prices actually happen. First of all, the GCPR group chat would explode. Okay, the way we would set our phones on fire trying to tell one another where to get to. All right, just that. And the way it would come on.
Been 11 messages.
I was lucky to get
minutes.
the RAM then because that shit $300. Now, first of all, if you already got the RAM, first of all, if you've already completed your dream build, why are you still price checking? Why are you price comparison what you already bought? Allegedly.
Since George is so grand and fabulous at $1,500.
Exactly, Jay. The CPU was $140. When in 1999? Exactly. Right, Angry. Amazon would have crapped the amount of people. Come on now. Come on now.
It would have been front page news because of the Amazon crash.
Compulsive lying can be treated exactly. Like, come on, like, who are you trying to impress here? Like, for real, who are you? wait a minute.
Not us. We can see through.
I buy
the
parts at that
bullshit
price just out of
clearly
principle.
now.
You and me both angry. Like, come on. Like, and Angry and I've had discussions where, like, we found stuff like, oh, this is a low price. Let me get a couple, because you don't know when it's gonna be a good price again. And you also want to have certain stuff on deck because nothing's gonna last forever. But look, come on. No, you gonna tell me that? All right, okay. And you gonna say Amazon of all places, not Micro Center? You know what? Never. Would you like me to post pics of the boxes or my PC specs in your Discord? And I'm not price comparing. I keep up with tech news from YouTubers that cover. I thought you weren't a YouTuber. I thought you didn't like being over here. And your price comparing to Nvidia. Okay. To my Discord. When did I say I had a Discord? And why would I let you into my Discord? Exactly.
Facts.
How would I let you into? Why would I let you into my Discord to post pictures? I don't give a damn what you make a picture of. What you post pictures of or make a video of. I don't give a damn. The boxes. You got a Black Friday sale on deals, okay? And you know what? Make a castle out of your boxes.
Build a fort. Build a fort.
Make the Glizzy Awards. Yeah, it's. Oh wait, I forgot to name my PC. I got a Dark Powers keep. No, you didn't. I got a Dark Power Keep Quiet 850 watt gold plus for $200.
That's a lie. I don't even know about that stuff, and I can tell that's a lie. You're not getting anything for $200.
In this economy, you could barely get a blowjob at this point for $200. Sir, what are you talking about? But again, how would you post anything? It's July. Why does he still have the boxes? Exactly. I got gifted something today. I'm not going to say it, but something tech related, right? That I really did need. Very ecstatic that I got gifted it, okay? It took me completely by surprise. Baby, that box is already ready to go to the trash.
Right, it's already on the porch. It's out of here.
I think he wants to be McLovin. Is he buying it from a crackhead?
McLovin.
Like, what is going, like, bruh, you ain't got a lot to kick it. You can't kick it over here. You can't sit at our table. I'm pretty sure you got worms, but you ain't got a lot. Like, why are you working so hard to impress me when I'm a Black woman? I'm supposed to be trifling, remember?
Yep.
I keep the boxes in case any of the parts fail before the warranty expires. The fuck you need to keep the box to send it back for the warranty to give you another one, LMAO. I can send it back in any box. 1, 2, they're giving you What kind of warranty are you getting for these prices? And why would you send me pictures of the boxes? Because you can Google boxes of anything.
Yes.
Right. The UPS store has boxes. USPS has boxes. Like, I don't need to you just have to put it in a box to ship it back.
I got a stack of boxes over here if you need one, Taz.
Right. Like, I got boxes sitting propped up against the door right now. Side note, those birthday balloons are still holding on strong.
Oh, wow.
And my scary ass, I'm not going to pop them because heart palpitations.
That's that super helium. We don't know what's in that.
Yeah. But you know what? Nanny, you make a good point. If you have access to my Discord, post the pictures. You really have no idea about PC parts, and I won't send pic of just the boxes, but the PC itself, goofy LMAO, with the adrenaline app running, saying that, first of all, you were the one that said you would post pictures of the boxes. You do realize that you're in the comment section, and if you look on the screen, all of my comments run on the screen. So anybody can go back and look at this. You said this. I know how it works. You said you would post pictures of the boxes in my Discord, because that's when I started asking you, how did you know what?
How do you know Taz has a Discord or not?
Like you sitting there talking about, I don't know about PC part. I do. You don't seem to know about PC parts. Like in all the times
This was a good troll.
In exchange or whatever.
The
As
troll
long as it was packaged and it was in a box, they didn't care what box it came back in. And as somebody who used to do freight, we don't care. Just get it back.
Right. Pay the postage. Whoop. Send it on its way.
Who you purchase from, sometimes they'll send you a box and a shipping label.
Yeah.
Most of the time, the UPS store will give you a box if you don't have one. Exactly. And USPS will send you boxes for free. That's how I got the boxes that I have now.
Yeah, because anything my husband's had to send back, it's been a phone call, and then from that phone call, the company sends a package here for us a box for us to use to send back. That's already got the postage paid on it.
And sometimes, depending on what it is, sometimes they don't even want it back. Like when I was having that horrible Monday, you remember that, Jess? And we had to get some stuff. Yeah, they sent us a replacement. Didn't ask for the other one back. No, we got 2 replacements. One is still sitting in the package on the table. I need to put it in the with the rest of the bonus cords. Nobody using thread rippers for gaming.
Huh?
Don't some people sell just the boxes of products on Yep. There are people who will sell, and there are people who will just buy the boxes. There's been quite a few articles written about influencers buying boxes for videos, pictures, etc. So most places don't care as long as they get the part back. Right. They don't care about the box. And a lot of times they can't put the stuff back out on the floor. They can't sell it again anyway. So where it's going, they don't need.
Right.
So
it's getting rebuilt and repackaged. Or thrown out. Like whatever they do to dispose of it.
But this is an awful lot of energy to go into someone who you said is trifling. And it's amazing that there's 2 of us. Yep. There's 2 of us up here.
And she hasn't talking to you either. Yep. I wish I could see the comments, man.
But you know what? Thomas addressed you in a video, a lengthy video, very detailed video. And he said that you won't say shit to or about white people. Interesting. You have no idea or a single... Wait a minute. You have no idea or a single thing about PC gaming or PC gaming parts. You think PC parts that are used in AI data centers with them 24-core CPU thread rippers and those Blackwell Office GPUs that's 2000 are what people use for gaming. When did I say that? When did I say any of that?
That was a whole lot. When did I bring
up an AI data center? When did I say what would be? First of all, when did I say what would be better? What did I say you should have used for this, that, and the other? When did I say any of that? You're laughing. I hope you're laughing at yourself. But when did I say any of that? You seem to be having a you seem to have pre-planned a conversation in your head. And you just determine your responses, and you're like, yeah, this'll get her, this'll get her. And you're not
Yes.
paying attention to anything. Because what? When did I? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
No, you're not.
Did I say any of that?
No, you didn't. I didn't sleep through any of that. You didn't. I didn't miss any of that. You definitely didn't say it.
Wait, are you a farmer? Because that was one heck of a straw man. You got there yet? You use some R word anecdote in chat saying most PC cost six. I haven't said anything in the chat. When did you see me pop up in the chat?
Right.
And again, my chat is on the screen, not for TikTok, but for every place else. It's on the screen. What are you talking about? And even if I would have said, I quoted someone in the chat. So which one is it? I used an anecdote, or I quoted someone. But even with somebody saying, hey, a good build at baseline is going to be $6,000, that doesn't tell you what they're spending that $6,000 on.
Right. That was a generic statement made by Angry, right?
Now, I have known some people who have been able to put together some incredible cost-effective units. They've done some custom builds, but the two people that I know were able to do that, they worked for a law firm. The law firm was going through some changes because somebody was buying incorrect things for their IT department. They wiped out the IT department, put in these two people. Well, part of their hiring bonus, they got to have their pick of the lot of all of this equipment. Now, as a side hustle, because they told them they never told them they couldn't do it, they started doing custom builds for people. They were very cost effective. They got out very quickly. It's possible to do it. But once again, they had a leg up that most people don't have.
Right.
Most people don't have that. But what you're describing, absolutely not. Trying to use that as oh yeah, I'm right and shit. That's what you're doing. Bushisti. That's what you're doing. That is what you're doing. And again, you said Black people, specifically Black women, were trifling. Why are you here trying to impress me? Why are you here continuing this discussion?
Inquiring minds want to know.
And the more you comment, the more you help my content.
Yes. Thank you for the boost.
Good builds are not 6K. You only need. Okay. If you don't need to spend a lot of money on things and the equipment needed is cheap, why did you have to wait for Black Friday sales, and why did you have to get discount product off of Amazon? Your words, not mine, because now you're like, oh, well, you only need this, and you know that's about $800. If it's so cheap, why did you have to wait for deals?
Right. Talking in circles. Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Tracina. Circular conversations is a narcissistic tactic. Problem is, I'm a very patient individual. Happens when you got a shit ton of brothers and a shit ton of cousins that you grew up having to negotiate with. Yeah, and used. Good catch. And used parts. If everything is so cheap and you don't need X, Y, and Z. So if you bought everything brand new, not used, and not at Black Friday, and not at discount prices from Amazon, what would the price be? Here at Taz's version of The Price is Right.
Let's make a deal.
Because some people who buy a PC consider future proofing and other gamers don't, and is fine with upgrading when the time is needed. I choose to future proof. That's not what I asked you. Did you just pay 1.5K for a used computer at a pawn shop? That's what I'm wondering, Inferno. But that's not what I asked you. If you don't buy and I didn't, if you didn't buy, whether you want a future proof or not, if you didn't buy anything used, if you didn't buy anything discounted, if you didn't wait for any sales, what would the cost be? And you're sitting here saying, no, a good one doesn't need to take that. But if you don't do this and 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 don't do this, you too can just spend $1,500 and get her done. Like, yeah, like you're sitting here saying, no, this person is wrong. But most people do want to do X, Y, and Z, but I don't want to do it. So they're not wrong. You, and it's okay. If you're frugal, be frugal. But once again, why are you trying to prove this to somebody that you determined was less than you? And you said the black women were the drama, but you brought drama here. Well, you attempted to bring drama here. You claimed that, black women argue and the way they do things, but you're the one that brought the problems.
Yes.
And again, why are you still here? I will never understand that about y'all. Why you don't get the response that you're looking for with me, which I get. And I know that can be frustrating, okay? I've been this way my whole life, and I see the frustration brewing on people when I don't react the way that they want them to, but I can only be me, okay? I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I can only be me. And the only people that can cause me to melt down are people I give a damn about.
Right.
The cost will be around 2.3K without sales for my PC, but the one I mentioned about the minimum needed to play everything is still $950 max without sales. So if without sales it's $950, why did you pay over $1K?
Doesn't sound like a deal to me. You pay $1,500 for a $950. I think you've been swindled, sir.
Baby,
you got caught.
After midnight, out in the moonlight, just BSing like they do, cause they be talking. After again, I thought I was a trifling ass, drama-ridden black woman that nobody should be dealing with. Why are you trying to prove this to me? As I said, I wanted to future proof. Okay, again, you said I'm a trifling black woman. This all about drama. I'm not worth the time, and you're married to a wonderful white woman. So why are you here? You said that I was bitter because I got cheated on and left for a white woman. I don't know how I got cheated on and left.
That was awfully presumptuous of them. God damn,
Jesus,
got it all wrong.
Am I supposed to get his back now? Damn.
Right?
It look good on me. Jesus.
Where'd they do that at?
Because I look good in the dress from just the preliminary try-on. So I don't. But okay, as I said, I wanted to prove the following conversation is difficult. You didn't. It's been a difficult conversation for you.
And it has apparently been hard for you to follow, too.
You're saying, I wanted to prove the following conversation would be difficult. But here's the thing. You wanted to prove that the conversation would be difficult when you were over on TikTok, because that's what you put in the comment section on TikTok.
Yes.
See, cool, calm, collective heads prevail. And I will say, I've gotten calmer since my man, my baby, my booski. So, yeah. If you're going to cosplay a white person, one, don't use so much AAVE, number one. Number two, don't use the talking points of a self-hating black man when it comes to black women versus white women. Okay. And three, don't keep trying to impress the black woman, because self-hating black men that can't get with a black woman, that gravitate towards white women that really just want to use them, really want black women, and they tend to aggress towards the black women that they are attracted to. So let me be absolutely clear. I don't want you. I truly do believe that you have worms. And I'm not being facetious. I'm not being sarcastic. I believe you have worms. I really do. And not like the tapeworm type. No, I believe your worms have teeth and that they ate through your brain. I believe they ate through your cranial cavity. I really do.
Worms with teeth sounds scary. Like, oh my. Oh, nope. I'll pass.
Tess telenovela. I'm like, you're right. Oh, now you want to try to talk about my friend. Nope, because she, according to you, is your preference. And you didn't even say anything about her, notice her until I said there's two of us up here. So no,
Yes.
and your butt hurt because I called you out about having a hard on for me, and I would chop your shit off like Lorena Bobbitt, except for I would put it in a ninja blender and you'll never get it back again.
There'll be
So,
no
like
recovery.
I said, leave me alone. The only people who can cause me to truly crash out are people that I care about. You, on the other hand, I will be your 15th through 15,000 reason why. I will have you dressed in all black guzzling bleach in the middle of rush hour traffic in this heat. Don't do
Yep.
it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Does it make you mad gay white men get more black dick than you?
Huh?
Baby, I got dick down before this show started. So I don't care what dick anybody else gets. I don't. I don't.
Oh, I
Okay.
love you.
And
Oh,
tonight,
man.
I got a nice little red number that I'm going to put on, and I'm going to put it on him. Okay. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. What are you talking about? I just say it. My man, my man, my man. Baby,
Right?
baby, my cardio is tight. Okay. My cardio is tight. Don't play. Don't. I told you, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying to lose your head. Don't play with me. My man, gay white men get more black dick than me.
That's
I will put it on your mama and spend your inheritance, okay? Me and
And
my
that's
man will
another-
tag team back again. Erected, connected, let's begin. Don't play with it. What? Baby, that mattress upstairs hates to see me coming.
it is secured. Man.
There's a troll over here, Jamila. It's a rocking good time. Thank you, Nana. Yeah, Tracina. Put on your red dress and slip on your high heels.
It's gonna be the red light special with Taz later.
Baby, listen, okay? Also, I noticed the overweight 2 out of 10, and I made comments about her each time. No, you didn't. And she wanted to feel included, piping in, but you seem to have banned the 3-letter F word. I haven't banned anything.
Wow.
And I don't know why you're saying F word. No, you haven't said anything. You came on to a show where I have a co-host, and you thought that she wasn't going to chime in. Are you butthurt? You know what? I see what's wrong. See, you want to be touched so bad, and even your left and right hands don't want to touch you.
Oh.
And nobody here is overweight just because you're underweight in the undercarriage. That's a you problem, nobody else problem. Okay, just because you have nothing to dunk with doesn't mean you got to come over here, but I will dunk on you. Baby, I got a butt plug that's packing more than you are.
Oh. Not the butt plug. Damn.
And here's the thing. We talked about a singular mediocre white man. And here you came. So we're going to pretend for a moment, okay? Pretend, if you will, this picture that you are a white man. I want you to think about the bat signal that was sent out for you to appear. You can literally see her double chin. You can't see anything. You know, you want to know what we can't see with you? A dick.
Oh, right. And probably can't.
Does he need one? I will send him one. We got somebody that's willing to send you something. And she's not even slouching. You don't know what she's doing because you can't see her, because I can see how things are framed. You can literally only see her head. So you trying to go for her? No. Like,
It's
you
not gonna
have a
work.
video. First of all, like, your hard drive needs to be checked, as small as it is. Like, How much semen do you have up your boochie cat?
Oh,
I haven't banned any words. And what are you talking about? You banned the 3-letter word about weight to help your friends. My friend doesn't have any insecurities, and insecurities ends with IES, not YS. Maybe you should have some more insecurities. I haven't
man.
banned anything. If are you okay? Are you
I don't
well?
think so. I don't think they are. And they haven't been able to follow their own conversation this entire time. They've just been bouncing from one thing to the next.
I don't want to
Entertaining.
be a YouTuber. You couldn't be a YouTuber. You put 29 videos up before you realize you should stop. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You realize people can type it and see for themselves, right? Every time I typed it, the message didn't go through. That's a you problem.
Right.
You've been an aggressive troll. You do realize that these apps
They do their
tend to
own
censor
modding.
themselves. I don't ban
Mm-hmm.
words, and especially why would I ban fat?
Right.
Right, Tracina, thank you. Let's put that up there. You think that fat is banned, but that's not. For
Right.
those of y'all watching and listening every place else, the no word. Since I can't say it over the radio airwaves. But you
Right.
know what I can do? Okay, for those listening in over the radio airwaves, we're going to cut you now. Thank you. Later on tonight, you have Rouse, High Exalted, and Heart to Heart with Pastor Gia Clinton on these GCPR airwaves. As always, thank you for listening in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Now, you fat fuck of a reject, I can
Yeah.
say it. Fuckity fuck, fuckity fuck. What your mama should have did with your daddy, who's also your grandpappy and your brother. YouTube has this thing, they auto block. Right, like you have been trolling for quite a while now. So
About 45 minutes. Yeah.
YouTube doesn't censor the word fat. Well, maybe it censored it because of you. I don't know why. That only done on the client side. Okay, so now you are an expert at YouTube, but you claim you're not a YouTuber.
Right.
So which one is it?
More storytelling.
We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna have fun tonight.
Coming to
They
see
have
me.
spent a lot of energy and time
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
trifling black woman. They have definitely spent quite a bit of time.
Yeah, but you want to for the troll. Here's one just for you.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. How you want it?
YouTube doesn't censor the word fat. Well, your mama should have censored her coochie. Cause here you are.
Uh-huh.
Like, what the hell? Like, and here's the thing: you did again. This broadcast has gone out to multiple places with these comments that you can see over here. Not
Yes.
once until I said something about, hey, there's two of us up here. Did you even say anything about her? And I don't know
That's
why you're
right.
trying to denigrate her when, according to you, she is your type. So once again, you are proving the fact that you have a hard on for me, but I don't want you.
And
I would not touch you with my dog's coochie. Okay, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't put her through that.
don't put Harley through that. Harley
Yeah,
wants
he could
no
have been
part.
swallowed, but his daddy wanted to shoot up the club. Yeah. Like you know what? You know what, Mr. Dark Blade Omen?
Mama still working in them $10 houses?
Does your mama still work at a $10 house?
Does he
Fat
even
women
have
are
a
not
mama?
my type. I have standards. I highly doubt that. I don't even think you have stamina, but whatever. Okay, even still, you said black women is trifling. You're not attracted to black women. You claim you don't like that. Why are you here? You still haven't answered that question. Why are you here? Why are you going back and forth with me? Why are you being the drama? And you're not even being the good drama like Cardi B.
Right. It's kind of dry and stale now.
Like you're like a molded STD. What do you want? Look,
My
Carla,
husband is my type, so
like I would not dig up Cleopatra and throw her coochie at you. Like what do you want? What do you want? What is the point? You're saying you got standards. You also said you have a wife. Why are you here?
Still in here, still talking.
Taz never had the word banned, you twit. You just want to feel like you're better than right. Like, let's see something. Hold on. Let's see. Everybody type fat in the chat because I typed it. It popped up.
Maybe depending on the context that it was in, or there were some other words with it.
There's probably cobwebs in that coochie. I don't know. Ask the person who you commented under if there's cobwebs in my coochie. Because the way he knocked that shit through the mattress, I'd say, no, it's not.
No cobwebs over here. Damn. And I hope there'll never be any, too. At this rate, there won't be.
Again, you sat down and was like, this is the conversation we gonna have. I'ma say this, she gonna say this. I'ma say this, she gonna say this. And you haven't paid attention to that. What happened?
Right.
Like I said, she unbanned the word. You can see me moving. Nobody unbanned anything. You lying SOB. Nobody.
Right. We're just over here banning and unbanning words just to fuck with you. That's one of the things we like to do in our pastime. Damn words on YouTube.
Pizza cutter, the word wasn't banned in the front. Right. So you think that fuck, cuck, suck, motherfucker, bitch, kill, murder, all of these words, and you think that I just let's ban fat. What the hell? Not ban nickel, not ban die darky, not ban fuck you up, but no.
Not to mention it's low hanging fruit.
Now it's nose ring theory. Why do you care? Why do you? I'm black. I got nose rings. Yes, nose ring theory. I'm over 18.
I have a nose ring too. What's the theory?
They don't know.
Damn.
But again, you got a white wife, okay, that meets your standards. And my black ass, okay, is supposed to be argumentative and trifling. Why you here? Why you here? Why you here?
You're here a long time too. It's been a long time.
And is nose ring theory having a good time? Because we're gonna have a funky good time. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have a party. Oh, well, black don't crack. I'm not in my 30s, and she's not 60. You really got to get better at this. Why is a man that claims that he don't like black women, he don't like curvy women, and he got a wife? Why are you here? Because you want to know something that my man doesn't do? Go hang out and antagonize women.
Yes. Mine goes to work, comes home, plays video games. He doesn't troll people, and he doesn't spend time talking to people that he would not otherwise be talking to. Sounds like an asinine pastime. And you certainly have been at it for like 45 minutes, sir. Just came in here with
This is the corner, Tracina. This is the corner.
Just jumping from one trope to the next with the microaggressions, all that.
Right. But again, you're helping to boost my content.
Yes.
Okay. Why are you here? You got a wife, according to you. I'm not your type. Black women bring the drama. Black women are trifling. Black women ain't no good because your homeboys told you that. Your black homeboys. Other man from the 5th floor told you this. Why are you here? If I am so subpar in your world, why are you here? You claim that I was bitter because I got cheated on and left for a white person. Well, first you said a white woman, then you said a white man. Okay, why are you here?
I think he likes you, Taz.
Yeah, I think that. Oh, I think he liked me. Oh, I think he liked me. I don't like you, bruh. I don't. I don't. And why does it take you so long to respond? Are you consulting like Gemini, Grok, Chat GPT? Like what's taking you so long?
Might be looking up new words in the dictionary,
Are you looking for a new trope?
right? Googling another microaggression.
Yeah, he said very loudly that he does not like full-grown woman curves. And then he's like, nose ring theory. So you don't like adults, you don't like curvy women, but you claim you got a white. Is she 10? Does she know that she's a wife? Do her parents know that she's a wife?
Does she need to blink twice to let us know she's okay?
You got another Philip. Yeah, I do. Just are both beautiful women that have people that don't play about them. You got that right, Jamila. Checking his incel forums to what? Yeah, then he's gonna talk about. I don't have Discord anymore. I don't. Yeah, because wasn't nobody over there rocking with you. Curves. You can't see her neck or anything about her. You keep trying to insult her, and it took you damn near 10 minutes to come up with that. Let me explain something to you, you inverted tic-tac dick bitch. You just want somebody to push that hernia back up your ass with a big, strong, melanated schlong, and don't nobody want to do that. You done created a whole life for yourself that nobody believes. Nobody wants to be attached to you because you probably smell like a zombie. You are corpseified, and you know it. You came over here thinking that you were going to get a reaction that you didn't get, and you don't know how to give up. Just like you don't know how to come for yourself or make anybody come. You don't have a wife. You have fantasies that are half cocked in your head the way you wish your undercarriage was half cocked. Now, I wish that your mother would have swallowed you or at least let you dribble down her chin. But here we are. Your auntie decided to lick your mama's cooter biscuit after she sucked off your uncle daddy. And now we got you. So I strongly suggest you find something safe to do. You
Like
realize people see that you keep trying to do that. You do realize nobody can see your dick. Nobody. I'm pretty sure when you go to the doctor and they ask you to cough, they just look for your titty meat to jiggle and nothing else. If you were to ever get close enough for a woman to let you touch her, y'all would be lip syncing, barely scissoring, okay? You would start a bonfire with her because there can't be any moisture that you're creating in a woman. You have never gotten anybody to a O'Reilly's nothing, bitch. Like, I don't, like, what do you think you're getting here? Are you consulting AI again? Like, you can't compete because you can't compare. And if you want to keep saying that you're a white man, okay, genetic mutation, what is that supposed to mean to me?
You're supposed to swoon. I don't get it at all.
Isn't age, don't even like, you're not even making sense. And here's the thing, your English is getting worse, and the way you're trying to capitalize things are getting worse. You crying, ain't you? I hurt your feelings. Oh yeah,
all your peepees.
You crying, you punching the air. You want to call me a nigga, don't you? You want to call me a nigga, don't you? You cry. I can tell your English is getting worse. You can't keep up with your AAVE. And the way that you're you crying. Oh, poor little tink tink.
Poor little tink tink.
The black lady made you cry. The black lady made you cry. Explain Jennifer Love Hewitt or Megan Fox. They old as fuck and don't got turkey necks. First of all, they're not old as fuck.
Nobody has turkey necks.
And
who turkey necks?
Who said anything about that? And people were just making fun of Jennifer Love Hewitt because she's curvy. Are you thinking about her from way back in the day? But anywho, you crying. It's okay. It's damn. You punching the air, ain't you? You punching the air. You mad. You mad. I'm about to be all sorts of darky bitches later when you talk to your quote unquote homeboys, ain't it? Ain't it? You gonna make up a whole story. Yeah, I told her this and I told her that, and I had her on the ropes and she couldn't handle it. Yeah, she banned me after that. Yeah, because I'm the man. I learned from Andrew Tate. Can't nobody hold me down. Did it for life. She couldn't take that. I hit her with the baby Earl.
Yeah.
This is probably how you this how you touch yourself, ain't it? You be like,
Damn.
you are coping and sweeping from a overweight woman taking accountability for having no self-control for her gluttony. What gluttony? You seem to be a glutton for punishment. Who's coping and sweeping? I'm not sweeping. Ain't no broom in here. I mean, I swept you right out of existence for real, for real. And what do I need to cope for? I'm fine. I mean, you got a scoop full of brain cells that seems to be slowly seeping out your left ear, but okay. And our self-esteem over here is fine. You seem to keep trying to be proving stuff.
Exactly.
You don't have no girth or no length, and that's a you problem, not a me problem. Take it up with the unfortunate genetics that came together to create you. We show our faces. Question is, why can't you show yours? Exactly, then Jay. He is hopping around a lot. Why can't you stay focused? Are you having a hard time seeing because the tears are streaming? Oh,
yes.
Incel say
Yeah.
what?
His nose is running.
I told you at the beginning of this. I told you at the beginning of this to leave me alone in my lane. That cute and cuddly Taz is wunderbar. Okay, she is a rocking good time. You take me out of my lane. It's showtime.
Yeah, you get what you get. Shit. Be warned.
Oh, he must be going back to Chat GPT. Yeah, he needs to
take his time responding again.
Pull up your hair. Why would I give you that visual? Do you need something to be able to take it home to? The tweezers ain't enough. You get and you think if pull up the hair, you're going, no. That's what OnlyFans is for. This ain't that type of channel. What you mean?
We don't take special requests over here.
Time for me to Red Man and Method Man get them. Yeah. Hey, what you pull on your hair, pull on your dick. Prove it's not weave. It's not a weave. Do you know what a weave is? Why do I need to prove anything to you? Pull on your dick and prove that it's there.
And pullable.
Pull on your dick. Prove it's there. We'll wait.
Gotta give him a moment to find it.
You prove it. Prove that. First of all, do you know what a weave is? My hair is not a weave. Number one. Okay, that it's not a weave. Prove right now. Expeditiously. Pull on your dick. Prove that it's there. Prove that you can do it. Pull that you can full-handed, fist it, pull it. You like to pull it. You like to pull it. I know what a weave is. It's on your head. No, you don't know what a weave is, and a weave is not on my head.
Exactly. That's how we know you don't know what a weave is, because that's not a weave.
And you keep trying to insult me. You crying. You are. That's why you're now trying to go for my looks. My face is on the screen. Your face is too unfortunate for radio. And again, what difference does it make what I have going on over here? Again, black woman, black woman. Okay,
trifling.
A wig and a weave are not the same thing. And there's a difference between human hair and synthetic hair and cankalon. So,
you can't expect him to know all that, though. There's no way in hell.
Why are you here, and why do I need to prove something to someone who says that black women are trifling, black women are not their type, black women are drama and argumentative, and they have standards, and a white wife? So again, what are we doing? Why do you want me to prove anything to you?
A whole lot of nothing.
Right. Hell, white men wear wigs and weaves. Trump got one that was flipped to the side at the G7. But again, we were talking about Graham Plattner, called him a mediocre white man. And here you come to save no day. White women do not get weaves because the majority of them have natural fine hair, unlike certain community of women. First of all, white women don't want fine hair because it's quicker to fall out. And there is big business for white women to get extensions, weaves, wigs, you name it.
Yes.
And it costs
hundreds of
thousands for them
dollars
to do it. And they do it.
Yes.
They have multiple different techniques for putting weaves in their hair.
Yep.
And honestly,
And right,
nobody wants fine hair. There's a whole subset of the beauty industry for the thickening of hair. Nobody wants fine hair. How many kids are you fucking? And I mean that sincerely, because everything that you claim that you're attracted to, other than me, is a child.
Is an adolescent, pubescent
because
child.
Fine hair, that's a child.
Yes.
You want the straight up and down like you? What the?
Olive oil. Olive oil.
And again, you keep trying. Wipe your eyes. Wipe your eyes, Butch Cat. Wipe your eyes, but you crying. You want to just go ahead and say it. Go ahead and type it in the comment section. Go ahead. Fine hair, aka fine hair. And naturally straight hair are two different things. And naturally straight hair is not contained to white women. Straight hair has to do with genetics. And there are plenty of melanated people with naturally straight hair.
Yes.
But go ahead and say the word. I'm not going to say that you won't have consequences. You will, but you Billy Badass, because that's what you want to do. You trying to get a reaction where you can just call me the word. Go ahead and say it. Type it out in the comment section.
You just itching, dying to say it.
Just go ahead and say it, because I need to go ahead and end this. We're like 45 minutes past the end of the show.
It's okay.
Those people are who have straight hair in African community are mostly from Africa.
Huh?
Translation: those black people with straight hair are black people.
Let me break that down for you real quick.
First of all, I have a godmother, black as hell. Hair is straight. And first of all, idiot, people can train their hair to be however you want. If you do certain stuff to your hair every single day, it'll start to grow out your hair that way.
It'll fall the way you want it to fall. Yes.
Africa today, not African during slave trade. What did you think? Where do you think they put? Do you think there's no black people left on the continent of Africa? Do you what?
He must. He must.
Do you think Africa is a country? Because it's a continent and it is still chock full of black people. Oh my God.
With several countries.
Oh my God. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good. Africa today. But why do you care? Black people hair now are Velcro.
Velcro?
No. Everything does not stick to our hair. No. And no.
Nothing about black people's hair is Velcro.
First of all, why do you care so much about black people when you said that black people are trifling? You don't like black people outside of your homeboys, and especially black women are trifling and the drama and all of these things. Why do you care? Why do you keep trying to prove something to me? Why do you need me to fold and bend and prove all these things to you?
Because he secretly loves you, Taz.
First of all, I'm not available. And you said you got a white. Why aren't you enjoying your white? Why ain't you dicking her down? Okay, why ain't you numbing her cooter biscuit? Why ain't you dipping her in honey sauce? Why ain't you lathering her with strawberry baby Earl? Why are you over here? Because I can tell you one thing for certain, two things for sure. When my man gets home from work, you want to know what he's not going to be doing? Trying to convince another woman on the internet to pay attention to him where he can walk 2 steps over and taste the goodness.
Exactly.
Taste the goodness of the biscuit and that honey sauce. Like, what?
The honey
Also, why are you
sauce.
thinking about children in a sexual way that I'm not the one thinking about children in a sexual way? As I stated, pay attention. You keep describing children.
Yes. In your descriptions of what you're attracted to, it is all symbolic of a child.
And again, before you start backpedaling, where you chose to come over and comment for forever, the comments are on the screen. Because she is with this black friend. Right. She is with his black friend. She getting hunched on by Negro. Oh, how many times has your homeboy, in his locker room talk told you about bending your wife over or bending your crush over or bending your mama over? Is that what your problem is? Is that they be stuffing your mama with black sausage? I think that's weird. And you should seek help with that. Don't be the female R. Kelly or female Diddy.
Huh?
You think it's weird that I fuck my man? He's older than me, so I can't be R. Kelly or Diddy.
Right.
And he's a he. You stop crying, okay? Go sit down. We can reconvene tomorrow. You can come back over and play tomorrow. Take some time, calm yourself down, wipe your tears, go burp. Have your mama make you a shake, a strawberry shake, probably a vanilla
Or some
shake.
warm milk. He needs some milk.
Yeah. Darvo isn't real. Johnny Depp proved that.
What?
Darvo is real, and Johnny Depp's court case did prove it. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, you crying hard. You like, I'm gonna teach this black.
He lost track of what he was Googling.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna teach this black.
He's doing way too much right now. Way too much.
Like, bruh, stop crying. It's okay. You're not the first man I done made cry. I mean, I took it easy on you. I could say
I think he needs
worse.
a tissue.
I
definitely
could
needs
say
a
way
tissue.
worse. Here, you want tissue? What tissue?
Yes.
Like, bruh, like attempted mustard, but crashed. Right. Like, come on. Like, I could say way worse. Like I said, I am a very kind person. I'm not benevolent. Okay. I got a gang of brothers. I'm the only girl. I can fight with the best of them. I'm scrappy as shit. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Now,
Right.
I told you I was gonna be nice to you, but you keep going. Johnny Depp proved Amber was an abuser using words like Darvo, etc., to continue her abuse of it. Yeah, that's not what happened. You're dumb as shit. He proved
Yes.
Darvo was a thing. That's how he won. I just said that. Like, you're not well. Stop.
Right.
You wipe your eyes. You probably got snot dripping all in your lap, but it's probably the closest that your lap been wet in a while, obviously. Now, look, you can't be letting all that wetness get on that inverted tic tac that you got. Sugar does dissolve in wetness, in case nobody told you. So, it's
There's
okay.
that.
Okay. Somebody love you. Not me, but somebody loves you, dummy. Also, I think Trump is God. You didn't have to say that. I knew you felt that way.
We figured
I
that.
unequivocally knew that you felt that way. You reek of dumb fucking fuckstein. That's,
Yes.
God Emperor Trump. Oh yeah, okay. Well, let him bend you over and fuck you. What you want from me? Again, you said that I'm a nasty, trifling, argumentative, drama-ridden black woman, and then you got the pinnacle of a white woman wife. So why don't you go find that white woman and love on her? Or
Something.
is she alive? Is she real? I feel like she's. Have you ever been on My Strange Addiction? Is she a doll? Is she a doll that you got on a special spicy site?
Oh, those dolls are expensive too.
Is that why you didn't have money for a
I
proper
don't know.
PC build?
I was gonna say it's a little bit more than what his PC would cost. So I don't know that he has the doll.
Like, yeah, you didn't have to tell nobody that Trump's your daddy.
Loser.
Like, come on. Like, watch his black friend love on his white woman. Right? Like, you said like an hour ago, I hate you black bitches. Okay.
Right.
Hey, hate on me, hater. I think Biden is a sugar daddy. I don't care if Biden is a sugar daddy or not. Okay, that cancer riddled misogynist fuck. I don't care. Not my husband, not the dick I ride. I don't care. He could
I
be
think
a
he
sugar
likes you,
daddy.
Dad.
Are you his sugar baby? Like, what?
I think
what
he
do you
loves
want
you.
from me? What did you think I was supposed to say? I don't give a damn. Okay, as long as a politician is not putting their Peter Wacker in a child, I don't care who they doing the Uchi Coochie Wally Wally with.
Right.
Hey, it ain't my cooter biscuit. Like you. But again, hate on me, hater. Come on. Like, come on, stop crying. I know you're crying. Okay, we all know you're crying. You're punching the air. You want to call me the no word. You want to call me the no word. Just put it in the comment section and let's go ahead and end this. Okay, it's been an hour of you getting dog walked. Okay, and even my dog feels sympathy for you at this point. Like, bro,
Yes. Harley's like, come on now.
Yep, that proves it. How many Jan Sixers have been arrested for pedophilia? You got that right.
Yes.
He's
Absolutely.
He's consulting with ChatGPT again. What can I say, Grok, help me. Give me a one-line for the darky bitch. What can I say? Mama said there'll be days like this. Mama said, yeah. Would you let Trump grab you by the coochie? No. Why would I let Trump grab me by the coochie? Would you let Trump grab you by the booty hole? Because it seems like that's what you want. Go. You know what? Trump needs somebody to cuddle with. Okay. Word on the curb is he needs somebody to cuddle up with him in the bed. That's a true story.
It won't be Melania. She ain't doing it.
Volunteer as tribute. Go ahead and let him put his crooked mushroom in your Bucci cat. It might be enjoyable for you.
You might find out you like it.
Would you let Trump grab you by the?
What kind of bullshit question was that? No, absolutely not. Never. He's disgusting.
He wants Trump's mushroom. He wants changing Trump.
He wants all the action.
He wants to fight Laura Loomer.
He wants Trump to do the milk dance for him.
He wants all of Trump's merc. He wants the Trump merc, the can merc, the Biden merc.
He's probably still waiting for the Trump phone to come in the mail along with the gold sneakers.
Yeah. He's like, oh, Trump, my daddy. Oh, Trump, daddy, give it to me. Give it to me, Trump. Give it to me, Trumpy. Trump could be your number one femboy. I don't want a femboy. You want Trump to be your number one femboy. Yes. I was right. You are Charlie Kirk. Okay, as much fun as this has been.
All good times must come to an end. Damn it.
But yeah, because it's a good thing that everybody had vacation Bible study today, because I'm like 30 minutes past the time. Normally I would be in class at this time.
Look at you.
But
we gotta get going then.
Picture Trump as a twink trying to twerk that little butt.
I would never.
Oh, that's
Who
not my
wants to get
fantasy.
the-
And does your
Yeah.
wife know that you out here
Talk about
rubbing
Trump
your
being a
rubbing your man clit for Trump?
Mm,
Mm.
she probably does.
We was having a good time. Yes, we were having a great time. But I still got some stuff that I got to do. But he loves Dumpy. He does. I beat my wife. Yep, and that confirms it. You ain't got a
Yeah.
wife.
That's right.
You're just scrambling at this point. You
It-
like the attention. That's cool. Stop crying. Maybe maybe you could fare better tomorrow. I
You
don't
just
know where
met-
you could fare better tomorrow. But again, thank you for
Get
the
some
boot.
warm milk, eat a snack, wipe your face off.
Yeah, stop crying. And when you retell the story, tell them where to find the stream so they can fill in the blanks. Because I'm pretty sure you can be like, that nigga darky bitch. I told her this and that and the other. She tries to leave all the time, but I give her a firm guiding hand. Bro, you don't have a firm guiding hand. You don't even have a firm stroke. But okay. Anywho,
Or a firm stroke number.
yes. And for everyone watching, as always, each one teach one, each one reach one. Dark Blade Omen. Hopefully one day you'll get the right set of tweezers and you'll be able to reach an O'Reilly's. But until then, fuck you, sport.
Thank you for having me. It was fun as always.
Always. Don't forget, I'm going to try to make it back in time to do tomorrow's show. I do have an appointment tomorrow, so fingers crossed. If not, I will see you all on Friday with Gambit and Angry for Fun News Friday.
Yay.
So yeah, you'll all be good, or at least be good at it, except for Dark Blade Omen. You don't seem to be good at anything except for disappointing the universe.
Exactly.
So, there is that. So bye.
Turn the dial up, let the static fade away. We're building up the future, tracking every single day. Start the morning right, let the rhythm start to breathe. With the sound of coffee pouring, giving just what you need. From the sunrise spark to the late night glow, there's a space for your story and it's steady undertow. When the sun goes down and the shadows start to lean, we close it all out with conversations with Jonathan. This is GCPR Radio, loud and clear, where every single voice matters, far and near. Yeah, we lock it in, connect the track, GCPR. Got your back, download the app on your phone today. iOS or Android, we're a click away. When the weekend hits, yeah, the energy shifts. Sundays bring the heat with a couple of gifts. The Kennedy effect gives us the hard-hitting news, breaking down the facts, clearing out the blues. Then Wayne Green Gambler step right into the zone, rule them the position on the microphone, telling you what to watch, what's a hit, what's a miss. Then it's the villain's view for their random commentary bliss. This is GCPR Radio, loud and clear, where every single voice matters.